to me, that's the scariest situation is being being in the middle of the ocean at night. That's the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Or even like forget the boat. Let's say you're just in a life vest.
Fuck that, bro. You changed the whole stuff. That's fuck that. I'd be scared to death, bro. I don't know what the fuck's underneath me.
Yeah. And it's miles down,
fuck
bro.
That.
You can't even.
Why'd you change it so quick like that? That's totally scary as fuck. I mean, if I'm on top of something, I don't really care. But like, you talking about life, bro. Night, bro.
Forget the life vest.
Yeah, man.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 714 podcast. I'm here with the boy.
Yes, sir.
Robert. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good, man.
You should have some like background noise, man, or like as far as like you introducing me, like, yo, this is Robert, and some kids like, we don't want that Mexican kid. Like some audience in the back, just like, boo.
You could add some like they make these soundboards where you can just tap that shit.
Just tap it. I feel like Joe Rogan would have something like that, or like somebody in the podcast.
I know a few people that have that. Like there's this podcast called Jumpers Jump.
I never.
Yeah, they're big on TikTok and they're fucking amazing guys.
Are they what are they? Who is it? Like what's the dude's names and stuff?
Carlos Carlo. Yeah, I think the guy's name's Carlos. And he's a Filipino.
Okay.
And he does it with his friends and shit. Uh-huh. And he does it with two people, so he's the host and then he has guests on, but then they have the soundboard and whenever like somebody makes a joke or some shit or randomly they just press it and it's the Travis Scott sicko mode, like that sound effect. They put that shit on there.
That's awesome. That's funny. So you can have like you just like record something and then you like press it and then it like does the noise and then you let go or something like that and then it's automatically inputted into that little sound. Okay.
Because they have this shit like that red box or it's kind of like that.
Yeah, right.
But it has the soundboard built into that.
That's pretty dope. Yeah. Were you ever thinking of getting those or not? It's just too extra or something?
I mean, I don't really use the sound shit, but I know how to do it in the edit.
Okay.
So I'll put it in for you.
Okay, I'll do it. We got to, bro. I want to hear that shit. I want to start laughing so hard. We don't want beaters. Everybody booing and shit.
Yeah. that would be funny, bro.
Yeah, that would be funny. If you do something, I would fucking laugh.
Yeah. I know on radio shows they do that shit a lot.
Yeah, like that.
Like they have like some random shit talking and then they put that in there.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah. That's fun.
Hilarious. That'd be cool.
And they do it at like the worst time though.
Yeah.
Like they have like some intern running it in the back room.
He's like
the interview or like the guest on the interview is like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. That's hilarious.
But like that shit, the radio has become like obsolete.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I definitely like as far as just because like you don't think most people like listen to it anymore, just kind of like it's just not any.
People would rather stream their own shit.
Definitely, right? I definitely agree. Unless you just don't have aux or some shit.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh fuck. Well, this guy,
if your car doesn't have it.
Yeah. Not that nothing's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that you can't.
I know people still listen to it because there's still radio stations.
Yeah, or there's
live
like
and shit, and they'd be giving out $1,000 every day. Like they better be doing
like,
something.
Look at her,
right
still hear our music, still hear the radio. Please, we'll give you money.
Yeah.
But like I know, like my dad, I don't like he'll sometimes listen to music, but he listens to. Is it FM or is it AM where it's like the talk and all that, just like literally politics
AM
stuff?
Is talk, yeah.
Talk, right? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because FM is all definitely radio stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he listens to all that, like just kind of like new stuff sometimes. On the radio,
they have like those news stations where it's even sports. I think is on there.
Yeah,
stuff
exactly,
like that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, but those that wavelength. This I recently learned it's not as powerful as FM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wavelength. Okay.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, amplitude waves is AM, and frequency waves is FM.
Okay.
And so with AM, it just doesn't have as good of a quality and doesn't reach as far. I think, or it might reach further. and
certain spots it just
lack of quality, but FM has better quality. That's why you get like HD radio stations and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how far of an extent it goes. Like you have to just be in like some random ass spot that is like not gonna catch it. You know? Like,
it's just it's random for sure. Like if even where was I? In Connecticut, like last week or 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
I was with a cousin and he had his car and he was putting on a radio station from New York, right? So we were driving from New York to Connecticut.
Okay.
And as we were driving, like, and I realized this is the same radio station and it was perfectly clear. Like nothing happened.
It was AM?
No, it was FM. Okay. If it was like, it was music and stuff.
Okay.
And then as we got to a certain point, like reaching his city, it just cut off completely. It's like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. You know, it just
so it's
doesn't,
like a certain.
There's just a certain area, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking like if you cross cities, no, that wouldn't make sense. It's definitely just got to be a certain area that just cuts off.
Yeah.
Because like if you can play like Big Boy in the Neighborhood throughout like all cities, and I'm like, dang, maybe it cuts off in certain cities, but that wouldn't make sense. Nah.
I think if you go to San Diego, you're not going to be able to hear it. No.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's in LA, and from LA to San Diego, they have their own shit in San Diego. So who knows? But
not every city, but like different areas definitely have their own FM or like own radio like stations and stuff, right? Yeah.
But we're lucky that we get to listen to one of the biggest in the world, like in LA.
Yeah.
Like, there's those few major cities like New York or LA or Dallas or wherever, you know, those major cities. And even though we don't live there, we could still like, I still hop onto a radio station once in a while and listen to Big Boy. What else? What is 105.9?
105.9. That's not Big Boy. Is it still Big Boy or no? Because I thought he was 92.3.
Yeah, 92.3.
Okay. So 105.9 is.
That's some. I don't know who runs that shit, but it's also hip hop.
It was Big Boy. And then it switched, I think.
Really?
I forget what happened. I don't know why.
Yeah. I didn't know who Big Boy was until I saw him like with Kanye and shit.
Really?
Like
I actually met Big Boy.
Really?
Yeah, it was so random. I feel like I've told this story on. If not, it's straight. So yeah, it was funny because like you know how he's like Big Boy in the neighborhood? Yeah. So it was literally in my area in Corona.
That's like a sound effect.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So then, we was in my area in like Corona, and then there was this like Ralph's we came out of, and when we was coming out, I guess he got out and he was going, and it was just he had no security. It was literally by himself, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But like I didn't notice until my dad's like, hey, that's Big Boy, and I'm like, what? And I looked, I was like, oh shit, that is, and I was way younger. I mean, like years back, so I still knew him, but I just didn't. It would be way better like if it was now. So I could kind of remember.
You listened to him on the radio, but you didn't know like how he looked like or whatever.
I mean, I know how he looked, but I just didn't know like I probably wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that is Big Boy. So my dad's been listening to him for years. So he already knows how this guy looks. So like my dad was just like, Big Boy. and then Big Boy, you already know how his voice is. Yeah, you know. So it's like that. So he was talking to us. He's a really cool cat. And he was just
he's tall too, right?
I think he's small.
I'm pretty sure he's tall. He's taller than Kanye for sure. I remember that. Like in the videos, I've seen him
taller than Kanye. And how tall is Kanye?
Not 6 foot, but like probably 5'10".
Is Big Boy tall? Wait, yeah, Big Boy is tall.
Let me check.
Yes, Big Boy is tall.
Yeah.
Why would they call him Big Boy? That would be stupid. I just feel like I'm thinking of like, I don't know why, but like Too Short came to my head when like it's talking about small. Okay, yeah, Big Boy is tall. Yeah, he's definitely gotta be like 6 something. Yeah, so it was cool. It was a real laid back cat. We were just talking for a little bit. It was cool meeting him.
Yeah, I remember watching his video when when Kanye's album came out in 2018. Yay, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, and he was at the listening party and like talking to everybody and shit. Yeah, that's when I first like saw him. Oh, okay, that's the guy on the radio that I hear every day. Right? Like,
yeah. He was a rapper before.
Really?
Yeah, he rapped before, and then he did this radio stuff. But I forget his name. His rapping name. I forget. Name? Yeah.
Really?
There was this video of like Playboy Cardi like on the radio with Big Boy, and then I think his name was MC Scrap or something like that. Or shit, I forget. Yeah. But anyways, let's just
he's like in the 90s.
Yeah, he's like definitely 80s, yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. But it was funny. That video was funny. Basically, like, Cardi was just like talking to him. Big Boy's like, hey, do you know? I'm just gonna use the word. I'm just gonna use the name MC Scrap because I don't remember. So he's like, hey, you know MC Scrap? And he's like, MC. He's like, nah, I don't recall. Like, am I supposed to know who this is? And he's just like, damn. Big Boy's like, dang, you don't know MC Scrap. And he's just like, am I supposed to know who this is?
Yeah.
Like, and then Big Boy's like, I'm MC Scrap, motherfucker. And then Cardi's just like, fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, I started laughing. I was like, yo, that shit's funny. So I don't know.
MC Scrap. That's when everybody used to have like MC as their name. Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's all like after Lil Wayne, everybody's like
Lil and stuff. Yeah. Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump. Man, that guy fell off quick.
Yeah. There was one song and that's it.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Fuck that.
I remember everybody was bopping that shit.
What was it? Gucci Mane or what was it called?
Something Gucci.
I forget what it's called.
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. That's an actual rapper, but I feel like he made a song like that.
Yeah, it was something Gucci.
Yeah, right.
Like, I remember everybody went hard on that song for
I forget what song
minute.
It's called. Yeah, fuck Lil Pump.
Yeah,
that guy's ugly. Nah.
Yeah. Even who was it? J. Cole said something about it in one of his songs. He said something like
Lil Pump something.
I forget exactly what he said, but
basically he fell off.
That when you have this light on you, you think that the world is infinite, you could do whatever you want, but you know, you're spending it like you have infinite, but you really don't.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know? That's what he was talking about.
That's lit. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Like you think you have it now, but just watch.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. People let the fame get to them, man. Too quick. Mm-hmm. Way too quick.
Yeah. J. Cole, he's fucking worth probably $100 million, but
he's brilliant.
It's not like he buys whatever, or he buys whatever he wants, but he's not like he's flaunting everything.
Definitely not
all the time.
I feel like whenever I see J. Cole, man, he's either like in a jacket and then like some like Puma like joggers, and he always has them like crunched up, and then he has his socks like this, and he has some like Jordans or some shit. I always like, yo, that's so fly, bro. Like you ain't even really trying, and you still looking cool.
Yeah, he's just himself. You can tell just by the way he carries himself. He's not trying to act like
he's got all the shit and he's a shit. Nah,
he's just himself.
Yeah.
And even I think he lives in New York, and people say that he just rides his bike everywhere.
That's so lit.
That's it. You could get a fucking Cadillac and be driven around like an Escalade and shit, or anything, but he decided, you know, let me just ride a bike. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. That's like the difference between like being flossy and like not, and then like you got J. Cole where it's like, I really don't give a fuck what I'm doing right now as
being
far as
humble.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that allows people to give him more respect too. Like
definitely.
if you try to make people think that you're worth something, then people will automatically realize like this guy's full of shit.
Yeah.
But if you just be that person and not wait for other people's approval for you to be that person.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll give you that approval.
That's even like with anything too. That's not just like rappers or famous people. I think that goes for like really everyone too.
And anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I'm glad to see him like at that high level of fame showing that to people, because if it was reversed where let's say Lil Pump did become like super famous and shit, or like continued to have success, then people would think that's the way to have like show off shit, and that's how you're supposed to do it. But then J. Cole showing that no, you could have the success and shit, but just be yourself along the path. You don't have to flaunt it all the time. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
And most of the most successful rappers are like that. Like even Drake, he has some flashy shit, of course, but I don't think he
goes crazy.
Yeah, he's not always showing shit off.
Crazy? I'm trying to think of like people that just go crazy with their shit. Who would you say someone's just like freaking crazy? Crazy,
but I mean the Migos go pretty hard.
Yeah, Quavo goes crazy, man. Quavo's pretty. He's a.
I remember that carpool karaoke with James Corden. And it was
all three Migos.
And all three Migos. And
wasn't there someone else or not? Like in that car? with them?
No.
Or just Amigos? Okay.
Well, it was with James Corden.
Yeah.
James Corden was driving.
Yeah.
But who knows if he's driving? They showed like that. Sometimes it's actually pulled by. They're just sitting in
so not actually
in a trailer,
driving.
and then somebody's driving the trailer and shit. I'm like, God damn, Hollywood can't even get this shit right, bro.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
But he said sometimes he drives, but if it's I don't know, too chaotic or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I don't even know. But it was that episode, and Offset was in the back seat, where it was Offset and Takeoff, and then Quavo was in the front.
Right.
And Offset like had this shoulder bag, and he opened it up, and and it was just like full of money, like stacks of money in there.
Yeah.
And then they started counting it, and he said it was like about $200,000 in that shoulder bag. $200,000.
That's stupid money, bro. That's crazy.
In cash. That's crazy.
I feel like sometimes those guys got to be careful too, because like I'm sure they're packed with guns and stuff like that, but I feel like still like it's fucking, you carry around that much money in different areas and stuff like that. You get blasted and shit.
Dude. Yeah, who knows why they carry that shit around.
That's way too much. Why don't they just have it on a credit card? You can't cash for, bro.
I know.
No one carries cash no more.
And I've heard stories of them going like hard in the club too, where they spent 10,000 or like just 100,000. No, just like blowing, or like either throwing it at strippers or like fucking buying drinks, buying tables, whatever. Right. $100,000 in one night.
That's crazy. I mean, you could have saved that to like some fucking, I don't know. You could have bought a whole entire car. You could have saved it to some like, I don't know, retirement type shit or something. Yeah. You know, so it's like, yo. I mean those dudes are set, right? Yeah. I get it, but like, I don't know. Yeah. I think they're at the point of success in music where they could do that shit, but if you want to get to like Kanye level, but like even Kanye, he probably did that shit before, but now he's like a billionaire now, right? These kids, how old how old Amigos is and all that or not? 30s maybe?
Probably less than that. 20s, late 20s.
Really? Wow.
Late 20s, early
how old
30s. Kanye? I don't know. Probably late 30s or early 40s. It's just the
difference of age too. Sometimes I feel like the gap, like these kids are, they're, 20 still, but like stupid with their decisions and stuff. Kanye probably like, all right, like I did all that shit in my youngsters. I can, kind of grow up a little bit and have more knowledge on not to do this shit. And do
he understands shit. Like the value of assets now because he's been in debt. He's been like $50 million in debt.
Really? Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was a long time ago though, huh?
Yeah. $50 million. And
that's crazy.
And I mean, I guess he learned his lesson that you can't just with money. It's weird, especially that amount. You think that it's infinite when you get like $1 million check or some shit. Right. When really that's not even that much money. Yeah. But what really like wealthy people understand is that you can't just have it in cash. Like even in the bank, it's not good. Right. You have to have it in business. You have to have it in real estate or whatever it is you want. Like, who knows? There's a bunch of things that you could put your money into, definitely. But not just in cash. It can't just be liquid all the time, where that's the basic understanding is you got to put in other places. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Talking about like money and stuff like that. I'll start January 12th. So I don't even know. Oh, my phone's up there. It's like what, next week? January 12th? Yeah. I think already? So. Yeah. I'm starting this like Bitcoin, like, cause like I need to like work at SEC still. I need like one like class. So I was like, all right, I'll just take this one class. And I know what else to take and I don't need any more classes. So I was like, I'm just gonna take this money class and see how it works. Yeah. So hopefully it goes well and like teaches me how to like put a little bit of different money in different areas and just kind of like figure out what the hell Bitcoin is and stuff. Cause I really don't know. Like I know it's like some type of currency type. So it's Bitcoin class or it's like a Bitcoin or it's a money. Yeah, class? It's like both. It's like combined. I know there's like a slash, and I just forget the other word, but like it's not like maybe finance. I don't know, but it's good that they actually have that option now, so they're definitely keeping up with the times a little bit. Like even if it's probably hard to do that with school because you got to pass regulations or like the board has to sign off on this. Definitely, yeah. But yeah, that's so gonna be good. Yeah, hopefully I'll learn a little bit. Yeah. I just don't learn shit. Yeah, but the thing is, it depends on how they teach it. And and what they teach. They could just be definitions, or they could.
That's true.
Actually show, like, there are YouTubers that know their shit that I've listened to, and that's how I've understood a lot of it. Right. And even some podcasts, I forget the guy's name, but that's how I've understood crypto more, is just listening to people who are actually experts in the field on YouTube.
Right.
Because they just give out that shit for free. Like the information is there.
Or just knowledge, bro. There's so much knowledge out for free. Like you just gotta like actually absorb it and actually obtain it and really like put it to work and stuff.
Yeah. But the Bitcoin shit is it's different. It's a currency, but it's not really backed by anything.
Okay.
So people are hesitant about it. But even last podcast, I mentioned that El Salvador, they made their currency completely Bitcoin because their currency was shit.
Oh, so just like
that's how crappy. Like
they're not trustworthy as far as like Bitcoin or what?
No. Their currency was so shit. Like it was for $1, it was probably like 0.000 something
shit.
For them, right?
That sucks. Yeah.
But one Bitcoin is what, like 50,000 right now. I don't even know how much it is, but it's like $50,000. So for them, it's a better deal to make it Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But my friend Daniel was talking about how the president bought it at when it was like 70,000 and it dropped to like 50,000.
Oh, which president? Biden?
No, the El Salvador.
Oh, I was like, yo,
president. Yeah,
I was like,
Biden wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, what the hell? Biden did that shit.
Yeah, because I don't think Biden like has control of the finances or something. Our government's set up in a way where you can't do dumb shit like that.
No, that's why I was like, that's crazy. I never heard that before. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. So hopefully the cast goes good. Sure it will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then did you already apply to other schools?
Yeah, I did Fullerton, Long Beach, and San Bernardino. Mm-hmm. I hope I get in. I mean, I would love to get in Long Beach, but then I'm thinking about it, it's like, yo, that commitment is going to suck as far as driving.
Yeah, driving's
going to be a bitch. It's not like I'm in Orange County. I'm on the way fucking Corona, so it's like it's going to be so trash.
Fullerton's close.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's going to be my best bet out of everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking like, dang, like Long Beach would be so dope. But then it's like, I'm thinking about it. It's like, then like,
you gotta like basically move there.
Yeah, seriously. And then even that's expensive. Mm-hmm. That shit's crazy. You gotta find like 6 other people to move in with because it's so expensive, yo. So I'm like, nah, I don't know. It'll be great, but you know what? Education's education. I'm sure if I go anywhere, whoever accepts me, it should be fine.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it is expensive, bro. Like, and in major cities, especially.
Yeah. Yep.
And for some reason in LA. It's so expensive.
It's a grip.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, Long Beach is right there next to 2nd Street. So it's all that whole strip. It's just like, you got all that stuff. So it's going to be expensive if it did happen.
Yeah. LA's different though in the fact that it's so big. I don't think that many people understand how
LA's huge.
Big it is.
It's like, I can't. Well, maybe since you've been in New York, we'll talk about New York in a little bit, but like, would you say LA is like its own little beast of like kind of New York because how crowded and shit, or is it totally opposite?
It's totally opposite. It's opposite because it's crowded, not as crowded as New York, but it's crowded, but it's widespread crowded is what I'm talking about. Like
New York or Los Angeles?
LA, yeah. So you have, most people know like downtown and that's like basically a central LA. Yeah. But that's really not all there is. Like there's Santa Monica by the beach. There's Compton down south, and there's the Woodland Hills, what is it called? Inland, or the Burbank area. Across the mountains, and then Hollywood Hills.
Right.
Like all that shit is part of LA County. Right. But in New York, it's split up into boroughs, but mostly people know of Manhattan as the main sector, and that Manhattan's pretty small.
Right.
It's not like really, really small, but it's just like a strip of land, and there's a bunch of people that like live on there. I think like 8 million people live in New York.
Okay.
And so, or in Manhattan, and it's pretty easy to get around. But what sucks about LA is that, like I said, it's widespread congestion. So when that hurts LA and transportation. So when in New York, you could easily get a subway. You could easily ride a bike anywhere you want.
Right.
Nobody rides a bike in LA. To get to places. Right. Because it's so fucking far.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
There's no
so
way.
New York is like compact and LA is just like
it's
spread it out a little bit.
It's spread, but there's still so many fucking people that live there.
Yeah, okay.
And that fucks it up.
Yeah.
Right? So
okay.
That's why there's traffic. That's why there's all this shit, because nobody chooses any other transportation.
Yeah, right.
Right. I mean, there's people that do take public transportation, but it's not the majority.
Okay.
While in New York, it's mostly the majority that take like the subway or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. So talk about at least a little bit of New York, because we were talking about it earlier, but like so where were you on that? I mean, I'm sure not everyone on here follows your Instagram, but like, where were you on that where you can kind of see the whole city of like New York and just like that beautiful fucking sunset and everything like that?
That shit was Top of the Rock.
Top of the Rock.
Oh, do you know where? Actually, you don't. Well, you know the famous Rockefeller tree in Rockefeller Center, where they have that tree every year for Christmas, but you don't even know like exactly where it is. But have you seen it?
Maybe if I saw a picture, I don't know.
Yeah.
What you're saying, no, but maybe if I saw a picture, definitely.
Yeah. It's pretty famous, like of a tourist thing that people go see. Yeah. Right. And there's a building. Well, that's what it's named after. Rockefeller tree is the Rockefeller Center is like a building that has offices, and it's mostly used for NBC, like NBC Studios.
Okay.
So that's where Jimmy Fallon does his Tonight Show and all that shit. So they offer you to go like on a rooftop, and you can just like go on their roof. And,
you gotta pay, or?
Yeah, you gotta pay.
How much is it expensive or not?
I think, I don't even know, 20, 30 per person.
That's not too much.
Yeah. And so you go up there and you just get to look around. See the
like
city.
Like a big space where people can kind of like.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
Okay.
And that view is the best view in my opinion, because not only do you get to see the Empire State Building, like that's what the view was that I showed you on my Instagram. You get to see that view, and then you also go to the backside and you could see Central Park and everything.
On that Central Park, I heard is super fucking cool.
Yeah.
How is that?
But it was during winter, like I just said. So
it's cold.
There's no leaves on the trees or anything. So it's pretty barren, but it was still fun.
Okay.
We rode bikes through there and shit.
That's awesome. So you got cool pictures and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. That's like my dream, dude. Is to go to New York.
Yeah, we should go.
I'm definitely down. We should go. Right now? Should we stop?
Should we stop right now?
Stop right now. Let's do it.
Get on a plane somewhere.
Fuck that meter. Yeah, no. It's well, like just the pictures. I mean, that whole entire view, dude. That looks so beautiful when you posted that. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I had that. Did you see that video too of?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. Where like it's you. What do? You put it. You like you did this like switch like this transaction or transition. Yeah, where like
from day to
night. Yeah, that was fucking dope. How'd you do that? Just do what you're like.
Yeah, I did it on the computer.
Okay. Yeah, that was fucking cool.
Yeah, and I had the idea of it. Like this is how it came to be. I first took a video just because I wanted to take a video of the skyline. Right. And that's what I took at first. But I had no idea that I was gonna create it into that certain video. I had no intention of creating like it that certain way, right? Okay. And then I saw what is it called? Those things where you look out of, you pay 50 cents or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Not a telescope.
No,
because those are two.
It's just
because horoscope is
a viewing thing, right? Like you view the skyline out of there, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw that nobody was using it. Nobody even gives a fuck about it. I don't think anybody actually pays money to use it because they have their phones and whatever. So I just took a video of it and
zoomed it in.
Yeah, zoomed it in.
You switched it to the fucking nighttime.
And then that's when I thought I could make a video. And then the night version of it, I recorded after, but I didn't know I was going to switch it up. I didn't even know I had the video until I looked at my phone and was like, oh shit, I actually have a video of the night sky. And then I like got those 3 clips and then put it together.
You went twice?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went one and when it's daytime, like right now, and then you're like, all right, let's go again. And it was nighttime and you saw the whole city. Okay.
Yeah. That's what made it.
You went twice. So you paid twice or you stayed the whole time?
Yeah. Cause I picked the time where I knew it was going to be light and
smart ass cat.
Light and dark.
Right. We're going to switch it up to go to nighttime. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because we wanted to see the sunset. Yeah, like that's the most popular time. It's crazy how many people come up there at sunset.
It was cool. It was
pretty packed. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But the pictures don't even do it justice. Like it's
way better.
It's way better in person because the first time I saw it at sunset, like you could see at sunset, it's a different light. That it's that reddish golden hue that comes from the sun, and that light just reflects off of every building in New York, and you get to see it from.
I was gonna say show me again because I want to see so bad, but you have your phone recording.
I mean, I have pictures on here, but
yeah, just show me like 1 or 2. We don't have to show too much.
Let's see,
because like that's beautiful. I love shit like that. That's the shit God gives us, bro.
I know.
Just for us to view.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. I didn't even know about it, and that was I didn't know it was gonna be this good.
Yeah,
but it was like a perfect day too.
Really,
freezing cold, but it was perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Like, see this shit. This light is
that's crazy.
Perfect.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, them clouds, dude, it's like just beautiful.
Yeah, the clouds on the top, and then the sun shining through.
Is that that building right there?
Yeah,
where King Kong was.
Yeah,
right. Okay.
That's the Empire State Building.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
that's awesome though. Yeah, no, I'm glad you had a good time, dude. That's cool.
And then this from like the 3rd level, so there's like different levels to this shit.
Oh, at the very top.
This all the way at the top with no glass. So every other level, they have glass. So
if they wanted to.
Well, no, because this is maybe like a 10-foot drop to this next level.
So like, if someone wanted to jump off of it, they can't. They're not gonna go all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, they have glass on those first levels where you definitely die if you fucking jumped off of that shit. Okay. But every level is like this. So this the first level, right? The base, and then it's right here. So the drop, it won't
probably break.
It won't go all the way down. It's just like to the
but like
other level.
Okay,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it was overall a fun experience.
Yeah, that's definitely cool.
That view is insane. Yeah.
Well, did you eat at some like dope spots too, or?
Yeah, really. It was every food joint that we went to, every restaurant that we went to.
Yep. Was
like 5 stars, like unbelievable. Unbelievable food.
You rated 5 stars, or you saw the thing on Yelp and it was 5 stars?
No, I rated 5 stars.
Okay.
I don't even know how much. I mean, the place we went to had pretty good reviews.
Okay.
But I mean, I think you could have gone pretty much anywhere and got that experience.
Did you get any like? What would you guys have? Like some pizza joints or like?
Yeah, pizza, Italian food.
Was the pizza different there?
Yeah,
I can imagine. Definitely. I've always wanted to try pizza there.
Yeah, we had that famous Joe's Pizza at like 11 p.m.
Fuck, what an experience, bro. That's fucking cool.
That was so fun. Yeah, that's and especially being able to tour a city by or with people that you enjoy spending time with.
Well, and then you told me like you didn't have your parents, so like that's cool. Yeah. You can just kind of explore by yourself.
Yeah, explore family. Whatever you want, and be able to do it with like not that much restriction. Like we had places that we wanted to see, but when and how we got there was like we just left that shit up. Like so we just randomly found this bike, or we're what time is it right now? We should go to this place. Or, it's time to eat lunch. Like that's how we did the whole thing. It's not like
I feel like that's how you should. I mean,
should is a strong word.
Yeah, I feel like that's how. Fuck. I feel like that's just kind of. Dang. What's another word instead of should? Could
recommend or no, not recommend. That's how you would prefer.
Yeah, that's how you would prefer. Just kind of go by things because, like, I mean, planning's great too. Don't get me wrong. Planning's beautiful. You go by a certain schedule. That's great. But like sometimes just living it just freely and like doing it at that moment is like, it's just like it keeps your brain going. You're like, dang, okay, this is the next thing. We got to do this the next thing. And at the end of the day, you're like, you might be exhausted, but you're like, man, we did so much.
We did a lot of shit, bro.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
When me and my Nino go like hiking or like, cause like he's taking me a lot of places, and shout outs to him because he does a lot. That's like really fucking interesting and really neat. We'll go places like I think we went to Yellowstone and like. We had a little bit of a schedule, but other than that, like the hiking places, we just kind of all did it. Like, and we're like, oh shoot, it's time to eat lunch. Oh shoot, let's go to hike another fucking,
trail.
Yeah, another 3-4 miles, whatever, and then go this way. Oh, I wonder what this is over here, and then just kind of go. So it's just all kind of cool. That's the best
part about it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's the unexpectedness of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
So yeah, it's fun.
Those little experiences made the trip. It's not just like, oh, this famous building here. It was the people that we met. It was
okay. You guys met some cool people.
Yeah, cool people. We went to randomly. I saw the Comedy Cellar. You know where in New York, where I mean Dave Chappelle's performed there. Yeah, it's a famous comedy.
Randomly you saw it, or like you guys plan to see it?
Yeah, randomly.
Okay.
I didn't even know that it was in that location, but we were going to a Mediterranean joint that was in that same area, and it was actually right next door to the Comedy Cellar.
Okay,
that's just a comedy club.
Oh, literally right next door. That's awesome. Door. That's crazy. Was the place good? The Mediterranean place?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. But then the Comedy Cellar, it's actually underground. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I forgot how I remember that, but yeah, it's crazy. It's underground. Like you take stairs or something like that, right?
Yeah,
and then you go down. And it's just kind of like
pretty deep down there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Talking about Dave Chappelle, man, we gonna see him.
Oh yeah,
what, like 3 months?
We're about to see him.
March, April. Yeah, that's gonna be lit.
It's already fucking 2022 January.
Dude, it's gonna be lit. I was like, it was funny because I was telling him, I was like, yo, there's Dave Chappelle tickets out. Like, we need to get them, bro. I want to go with you. Like, I want to go with my dad. You know what I'm about to say, huh? And so I was like, all right. And I was like, hey man, they might sell out quick, so try to get your ticket already if you possibly could. So I was like, yeah man, I just paid like $350 for mine, so you better get yours now. And this bitch ass sent me. He's like, hey yo, I found one for $120. I was like, are you shitting me, bro? So a whole entire day.
Like, it's in a better row.
Yeah, it's like a whole entire better row. And I'm like, yo, like I should have looked and did my research before I just got it super quick. I was just like, Dave Chappelle, fuck it, I'm getting this. I don't care how much it costs. Like, I'm going.
Because you know why I did that? Because I learned from past experiences.
I've never been to anything like that. So it was my first time. But it's a learning lesson. It's straight. It's cool, whatever.
Because next time you're going to check on every website scouring for the best deal.
Exactly. Before I fucking spend a bitch ass amount. Yeah. So, and I was like, dang. So me and him, we's going to go see Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's going to be so fun.
Yeah. I was just talking to my brother about it. He's like, that's fucking cool. Because like, he's like, yeah, some people told me like, when you see Dave Chappelle live, it's like the best fucking experience possible. Like he said, it's like, I think just Dave Chappelle is just so pure and just like genuine when he speaks, and like his stories, man, those things just get to you sometimes. I'm like, that's crazy. Just hearing that shit. It's just beautiful. And I'm like, yo, I can't wait to see him. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. People talk about how he has this ability to speak in front of large groups of people,
right?
But make it feel as if he's just talking to you.
Yep.
Just one-on-one.
That's why it's like so surreal. It's like so beautiful. It's like, dang. And I can't even say that yet. What I've just heard. So when I do go see him, when we do go see him, we'll think it'll be really interesting, really cool, really neat.
Yeah.
But
those tickets.
You can't remind me of that shit, bro. And I tried a whole entire like couple hours, man. I was looking, just calling and see if I can get a refund and shit, to see if I can get some other one.
Harsh with the cancellation policies. I don't know why. Probably because they just resell them and they don't know.
That's like, I think you were right when you told me that. Like, oh, it's probably some reseller. I was like,
that upsell it by crazy amounts. But you went on like the harshest shit that they could upsell, bro.
Because it was already like $270. And then with fees and everything, it came out to be like $350. I was like, are you shitting me, bro? I could buy some like new fucking shoes with this shit. But you know what? It's cool. It's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, can't change it.
No, so it's fine. It's all good. At first, like I always felt bad and I was like, fuck. I was so down for like a good day. And I was like, you know what? That's fine. We all learn. Yeah. Shit happens. Yeah. I can't control nothing.
Yeah. That's how it is. Yeah. But they need to fucking change that. Where you can't.
That's so fucked, bro.
Where you can't even get a refund. Like, what if you get COVID?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, I know I won't because I've been.
Yeah,
I still have not got COVID.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hopefully, we won't. But yeah, shit happens. And whatever, circumstance. Right. Then you can't go and you still paid that amount and you can't get a refund. Even in plane tickets, you could get refunds
and stuff. Yeah, see,
if if like for some reason you had to cancel it and you can't make the flight, then shit. Yeah, they'll give you a refund or they'll give you travel credit so that next time
that's true.
You could fly somewhere else, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
But
what was the mistake you made when because you said like I learned that the first time and then I looked at everything.
That was for that Drake concert that
How much did you
told
pay?
You about, like 240 something.
And how much? What did you find that was cheaper?
No, I didn't. Like that's what I was saying. Like I paid for that shit when I could have found something cheaper. And even my dad told me like you can't just like look at one site and just think that that's it. Like there's probably multiple sites that have a cheaper ticket. And I was like, oh shit, because that's the first time I bought tickets to any
same here
venue.
Despite like movies and shit, but like
and usually my dad would just get like Lakers tickets or whatever.
Okay,
but this time I bought them and fuck, like I overspent on it. Like I knew it was gonna be expensive, but not that expensive. Yeah. But I wanted to go, so
yeah. I think it'll be the best experience though.
Mm-hmm.
You got,
I got it.
The Hollywood Bowl. I didn't know it was outside.
Yeah,
that's fucking cool. That's gonna be like Echo, so like I don't know. It's gonna be like kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a really nice venue.
You been there before?
I've seen it. I haven't been inside.
Is it huge?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Dang.
But I've seen the view from what is it called? Hollywood Overlook. I think that's what it's called. It's on,
okay.
So the Hollywood Bowl is like on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
And there are trails behind it and roads that are behind it.
Dang.
Behind the mountains. And then
coyotes,
I saw it from
Might see some coyotes. Might see some animals.
Some mountain lions.
Yeah. You just take Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. No, you got, so it's coming down it's coming up like this, right?
No.
And then he's going to be right here.
Yeah.
So like you kind of got like in this area, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like right here.
Yeah.
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 So hopefully we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. How much you pay for your show?
I think like 130.
Fucking chump change, bro. I swear. That's so gay. I swear. Whatever. It's one mistake. I know I learned my lesson.
Yeah. Dude, and then he added a second show too. Did you see that?
I saw that at 9, right? Or something like that?
No, the next day.
The next day. There you go.
Yeah. All this is for Netflix, I believe.
Yeah. Netflix is a joke fest or something like that.
Yeah. So all the comedians that Netflix has done, or probably not done specials with, but like they're just comedians that they asked to do it. And then,
Are you going to still try to go to, what is it? Darnell? Rollins or something like that? What's his name? Darnell?
No, probably not. Cause it's on a Sunday. If it was like on.
Oh yeah. School.
Yeah. So and it's during probably finals week the next week or some shit.
When is it?
Like May 5th or whatever.
Nah. You know Tom Segura?
Yeah.
Have you watched him?
Yeah.
There's one coming up on February. You trying to go or not?
When?
February. It's a Saturday. It's in LA.
At what venue? Do you know? Or like at a comedy club?
No, I think it's a venue. I think he's on tour right now. It's literally February 5th on a Saturday at 7.
Mm.
I'm kind of trying to go, but I think a comedy.
Isn't the Super Bowl? Oh no, that Super Bowl is on Sunday.
Oh wait, no, it's the second week now. They changed it.
Oh, they changed it?
I think so. But wasn't it always the first week of?
Yeah.
I think it's the second week. I think so, yeah.
I heard they might change it to, it's supposed to be in LA too. That's Super Bowl.
Really?
they might change it to Dallas because of COVID or whatever.
Yeah,
because Texas doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. So. Texas is another level, man.
Yeah. But Tom Segura, he's one heck of a comedian.
Dude, he's fucking funny. I honestly want to see him, but I mean, I don't mind going by myself, which is cool. It's always a good experience, stuff by yourself. But like, I think at comedy stuff, it's always cool to go at least. I mean, I've never been, but like, I think it'd be cool to go one person at least. Yeah. So I'm trying to go to that. I'm like thinking about it, and it's only like 100. I mean, I found for like 116. So yeah,
we'll go to comedy clubs too. Like there are a few comedy clubs like the Comedy Store and shit where you just buy a ticket. I think it's like $30 somewhere on there.
See some randoms.
And you see, some people you might not know of, but it's basically a set list of every night. They have like some set list of people.
Yeah.
Like Whitney Cummings is there.
Oh,
Mark
she's
Maron.
Funny. She's really like
different comics that just fucking want to be on that lineup.
Yeah.
And you get to see multiple acts. So like I don't even know how long it is. Maybe like 20 minutes per act per person.
Oh, okay.
And so
it just keeps rolling.
Yeah, it keeps rolling.
That's
the next person goes up, boom, boom.
Probably a whole bunch of those in LA, huh?
Yeah. But that's.
You ever been or?
No, I haven't. I want to go, but
how do you figure that out, or how do you figure like, oh, that's gonna happen this day and that day and?
Well, you could just get tickets every day. I'm pretty sure it's open every single
day.
Yeah.
So you just oh dang, okay. I thought it was like specific days, like how these dudes are doing it. Like,
nah, okay. Because that's where comics sharpen their routine.
Yeah.
Where not every day you're going on tour and doing it in front of thousands of people at theaters or arenas. So in order to build it to that point where your stand-up is good enough to show it to that many people, you got to do it with a few hundred people. Yeah. And that's where they start.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I would definitely be down to go for something like that.
Yeah. I heard even Kevin Hart was there a month ago or so.
I heard Dave Chappelle just performed.
They just come randomly.
Yeah, he just came randomly, and I'm like, yo, I want to know about shit like this, so I can just go to fucking one.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing, though. You'll never know unless you know Dave Chappelle. But
so I mean, it's not stupid. I just really wish I could see him like now.
Yeah,
it's fucking so fucking cool.
Yeah, usually comedians, they just go everywhere. Really,
yeah.
Like when they're working on their material, they go to random comedy clubs all over the country to sharpen their craft. And then after their material they know that they could perform it well, no matter what, and get consistent results, like consistent laughs. Yeah. Then they go onto tours and sharpen it even there with larger rooms of people.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get to a comedy special.
Yeah.
And so by the time you get to a comedy special, they probably did the same shit and brought it up from nothing about 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that's crazy. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
But yeah, that's why, I mean, if you want to be a comedian, you got to love the fuck out of it. You got to love the process. Definitely. Unlike anything else. Like,
I feel like, and like,
I mean, with life. General, that on another level.
Yeah. Comedy would be hard. Not hard, but just like, you have to kind of be like witty and like think off the top of your head, like super fast. And like, and you have to be funny too. And like emotion too, like a lot. Like Tom Segura shit, you ever see him stuff? Or even Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle has emotion, like the way he like expresses himself is so fucking funny. Mm-hmm. The way he like talks and like makes other people's voices and shit. That shit's hilarious. I like the way he does like gay people. It's just really? So funny. Yeah. You ever seen it or no?
I forget which joke it was though.
We talked about like all like the gays, the lesbians, the transgender, all like sitting in one car.
Oh yeah. That was funny.
That's so stupid. Oh man.
I remember this one of his bits was about this Amish guy.
Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. He was in his car, right? And he lives in Ohio. He's talking about how he lives in Ohio and that there's a bunch of Amish people where he lives. And so the thing about Amish people is they don't use like the technology that we have in society today. Like they don't drive cars. They just live off that basic, like not ancestral, but like their past generations of things. So like they just do
so they don't
things,
like keep up of the new stuff in society. They just kind of like
they
the
just
OG shit.
do the old whatever. You know, like if you're trying to heat food, then make a fire and shit like that.
Okay. Instead of using Google Maps, they actually use an actual like plain out map that they use, like just taking out the paper and stuff.
Yeah, they walk everywhere. They shit like that. So he was talking about how one time he drove, he was driving, and he saw this guy. He's like, "Yo, Ezekiel." He's like, "Damn, you don't even know what the weather is tomorrow, do you?" He's talking to him, and then Ezekiel was trying to like say something back. He's like, "Oh, hold up, I can't hear you over this AC right now."
Stupid. Where was this at? What like it's on YouTube or?
No, that's on Netflix.
Which one is it?
It's
16 Stones or no?
Yeah, it's maybe that one.
Is it maybe 16 Stones? Yeah. Okay.
That
is he wearing a green?
Funny. Yeah, green.
Okay. I think they're probably Sticking Stones.
With that C.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't think I have had to rewatch that then.
Yeah, that shit was so funny, bro.
Can't take over the AC.
I can't hear you over the AC, bro.
Not even the radio, the AC. Yeah. Because it's so loud. It's so stupid.
And then the weather. He's like, you don't even know it's raining tomorrow, do you?
Where was he walking, or was he just like in some random?
No, he was driving, and then
Dave Chappelle was driving.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle was driving. He's like, I have this nice Porsche that I'm driving in, and he sees Ezekiel. Walking around.
Is that like an Amish name or something, or like?
Yeah, or he just made it on. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But
that's just hilarious.
Yeah, no technology, man. Bro.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid, though. Like, imagine, like, you're a kid growing up Amish, and you see all these cars and shit. Like, why the fuck are we doing this shit?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
You know, you have all this technology right here. It's not like they can't see it. Like, people are driving, people are going into these stores or whatever, and like, you're not seeing any of this. Like, you're not banned from this shit. You know that?
Yeah,
like, well, you could come in here.
That sucks. That's funny though.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, nothing against Amish people, but
no.
You know, you could just change if you want to.
Get out there a little bit. No, I just watched that. I just rewatched the well, not the full entire thing, but of The Closer by Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah,
the recent one. That, I mean, not recent, kind of recent, yeah.
From last year.
Yeah. And where he talks about, you remember Daphne? Yeah, man, that shit is so, I don't know. I think it's just so powerful sometimes when I rehear that. And it was just funny because like he was explaining, let me see if I can explain it the best. So Daphne is this like transgender, he was a man, and he turned into a woman, so transgender. And he was just explaining like, yo, like, you know, Daphne was my friend and we met up and she did some like, some stand up prior to me. And then he's like teaching her some tips and stuff like that. And I guess they're friends. So like this one time he was out in San Francisco and he remembered that she lives in San Francisco. So she called him up and she's like, hey, Daphne, it's Dave Chappelle. She's like, what? Are you serious? And he's like, yeah. So, I want you to kind of, what's it called when he's going to do stand up, like, but he wants someone to do it before him. Like his first like
opener.
There you go. Yeah. So I want you to do my opening for me. And then and he's like, and she starts saying all this crazy shit, like, oh, like what did he say? He's like, she started saying all this crazy shit, and he's just like, relax. I don't need your pussy. So I was like, started cracking up, and just like the way he explains stuff sometimes is just like so fucking fascinating. When you just don't expect it.
Because he goes into that serious mode of like telling people like an actual story, and then right when you think that he's gonna go even deeper, he like hits you with that comedic punchline right there, that uppercut.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're not expecting
it's hilarious.
It. Yeah.
And then just what else did he talk about that was fucking funny? Oh yeah, I mean, he was just saying like, I guess that she just sucked, like she just pure trash in the very beginning of like his opening. And he's like, you know, He's like, and I did good. And he's like, I was just kicking ass and shit. And then I guess he was just talking about like how she kind of, how most comedians, if they try to do something like that and they suck, they would go home and cry or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like she stayed there and she wanted to like kind of see how he performed and stuff like that. And it was just kind of interesting. And then they were talking about it, whatever. It's a long story, but I don't want to talk too much about it. So then at the very end, I guess she was like just sucked and like a lot of people made fun of it. And then like how a lot of people talked about how he would, the whole transgender community came in and started like attacking Dave. But then and this was on Twitter and he's like, I don't care about Twitter. Like that's not even a fucking real world, you know? So then I guess Daphne came in and was like helping out Dave Chappelle, saying like, Dave Chappelle is pretty much just basically in like synopsis of this story. Like, even though like he was her friend, like she stood up for him. And then, dang, the ending is crazy. I like how she passed away and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And he's like, so then, I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into it because it's a long story, but no, it's just crazy. It's just like the way he talks and the way he describes things is just beautiful, man. Yeah. It's so beautiful.
He's a poet in many ways.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree.
And yeah, that level of being able to conversate in front of a lot of people to grab people's attention like that.
That's why I feel like he's
it's an art form, like a craft of that very few people have mastered.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, I think even you could group that into people like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And people that do plays, people that are on Broadway, or all stand-up comedians are are trying to get to that level, right? Mm-hmm. Of conversating an idea, but making everybody feel involved in it.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
That's tough.
I think he does it perfect. I feel like when we go see him, it's gonna be so fucking perfect.
Yeah, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, definitely. And you can't take pictures. That's the crappy part.
Really?
No, I don't think you're supposed to take out your phone. If someone's security sees you take out your phone.
Yeah. Well, during it, you can't. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. But I think before, like when you're at your seat, you can probably take pictures.
Sure, but like I want like just like of Dave Chappelle and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
The thing is, with like I said, comedians do their set a lot of times, like repeat the set over and over. Like he's not gonna do completely new jokes that second show. Yeah. He's gonna like stick to whatever he has. He's gonna change a few things, right? But it's not gonna be like a complete overhaul of yesterday's show, right? Yeah. So if you record that and like if you record all of that and then post it online, the people that hear it, what if they come to the show like a few months later and they're like, wait, you're still doing the same shit? Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. That's not even like recording, just like taking pictures. Like I think it'd be cool to take a picture. Yeah, but the thing is, who
the fuck knows if you're taking pictures or recording video?
Yeah, exactly.
So they just decide, all right, we can't phones, have. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get why they do it.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Comedy's another level, man.
Yeah.
I used to watch fucking crazy anime just like all the time. And like now it's just like, I mean, I always watch stand up, but like now lately that's literally all I've been watching. Just podcasts and just like stand up, just like real shit and just hearing people talk. It's awesome.
Yeah. Comedians have a way of like storytelling that's insane, bro. Yeah. Like I was listening to, do you know who Mark Norman is?
Mark Norman, nah.
Mark Norman, he's a pretty big comedian now. Like he's been on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's I think he just had like a small Netflix special, like 30-minute special for Netflix.
He's the African American guy or no?
No. He's white.
Okay.
I don't even know what background he is, but
is he funny?
Yeah, he's fucking funny. But he has like this unique characteristic about him. Like the way he talks is I can't even do his impression, but
how good of an impression does that be?
No, you got the best impression.
You talk to me and I'll be Mark. Ready? Go ahead.
Hey, Mark. What do you? Should I get management?
Yeah, I don't know. What are you? You know, these guys are all robbing you. The Jews. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Comedy.
When you hear him, you'll understand. Like this guy's just different.
Genuinely funny or something.
Well, the way his cadence is weird. Mm-hmm. Like the way he talks is just so weird.
Like he does it purposely talk, or he's just how
no, that's just how he talks. Okay, like that's where he grew up. Like he grew up in New Orleans, And in the heart of it, he said he's been drinking since he was like 13.
Damn.
13 from he said like from 13 to 31, I was drunk the whole time. Bro. Like I don't remember shit.
That's stupid.
Yeah, because he lived in like the
New Orleans
like,
is like a party, like it's like they party all the time.
In that city where they're just partying all day.
Yeah.
And he said he lived in a pretty big mansion, like in a big mansion that was in a really poor part of town. So like, and his dad bought that place.
Yeah.
And he lived there. And in the back of the house was a bed and breakfast where randomly they just added a bed and breakfast for money. Like they just put that in there.
Okay.
Because they had a big house. And then he said since they were in a bad part of town, they got robbed like 6 times a year. Like he remembered people just coming in and like taking his shit like in his room, like waking up to people knowing that somebody is in the room, right? And he said, I still get nightmares about that shit. Like, that's
Mark Norman?
Yeah, Mark Norman.
I gotta look him up.
He's funny as fuck.
I still get nightmares.
Yeah.
That's funny. That sucks. I can just picture someone saying that. That's why it sound funny in my head.
Yeah, comedians have that way of putting, like making any bad circumstance and changing it into something that you could laugh about. Because I think that's how they dealt with it.
Right.
Like whatever hard comings that came into their life.
Yeah.
They realized, let me just laugh about it now. Or put this twist of perspective on it.
Right.
So that I don't just deal with pain all the time.
Yeah. Well, and then they do stuff where it's like other people can relate to it. Yeah. And then you're like, fuck, I can relate to that. And that's just fucking hilarious. And you wouldn't joke about it normally. Yeah. But normally like comedians are going to fucking put it out there because they're fucking comedians. They can say shit. Yeah. And it's like, that's fucking funny. Yeah. I think about that shit, but I'm not going to say it out loud and to other my friends and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, they take a fucking risk saying it. Yeah. But it must be done, bro. Like, you can't just have nobody talk about shit. Yeah. Comedians are important. Yeah, definitely. You have to appreciate that. Yeah. Because not everybody says the truth always, but we're as humans, we always respect those who do, even if it's a harsh truth. Yeah. But if somebody says it, speaks up about it, then you're gonna appreciate it. Yeah, even though it's definitely. Like I said, harsh. Yeah, like I think Tom Segura I was watching the other night. He was talking about like the most racist of races. Like I think he said Japanese. The most racist. Really? Yeah, and he's like, and then he like pulled out some dude out of the audience. He's like, "What are you, man?" And he's like, what do you say? He's like, I'm Chinese. He's like, oh man, them Japanese hate you. I'm Japanese. And he's like, I feel so bad. He's like, and then there's like this like Asian lady next to him. He's like, is that your wife? And he's like, nah, I'm just seeing her. She's like, is she Japanese or? I was like, yo. So like he's kind of funny with it, and I just started laughing. And then he's like, no, she's Chinese. He's like, okay. Whew. Yeah. He's kind of like, fuck, thank goodness. So it was just funny. Those Japanese. Yeah. That's what he said. It was just funny. Andrew Schulz. You know him? Andrew Schulz. Maybe I've heard that name, Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz, bro, is fucking hilarious. But his comedy on YouTube. It's mostly crowd work like that. So he picks on people like that. Okay, yeah. And one of them, he's in Miami, right? And he was talking about like, so the whole crowd's basically a group of like Cubans and Latin Americans and shit. Right. And then they were talking about the like immigration and whatnot. And he goes on this, he goes like this, Latin American people, man, they're patriotic as fuck, but dude, when they never want to live where they come from. They're like, yo, I love Cuba, but fuck that, fuck no hot water, bro. Fuck that. That's so stupid. It's like, I'll carry the flag, but fuck that.
Wasn't it Andrew Shulz?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're patriotic as fuck, but they don't want to go back.
That's so racist, bro.
And he did it in like a Latin accent.
Oh, really? So made
funny.
it better.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's funny shit, man. Comedy's amazing. I feel like I feel like a lot of people, but like I don't know too many people that watch stand up, man.
Really?
I feel like we're one of the few because I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of people that watch it, but maybe we don't know as many.
Yeah. Because like I always talk about it, like, you watch stand up? I'm like, yeah. Like, never watched stand up ever. I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah. I didn't even, when the first time I watched stand up, I didn't even know it was stand up. Like I watched.
You just thought it was like comedy and just.
I didn't even know what it was. I was watching Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay.
That was like the first comedian I didn't even know what a comedian was. I didn't even know. I thought at first, they would just hand this guy a mic and he'd start talking like
just freestyle type
just freestyle like,
type. Yeah.
But then like a few years later, I realized these guys actually work on their craft and have these ideas and then write it down or have something, right? They take notes on it and work on it like that. Yeah. It's not just where you just get the mic and fucking roll for 1 hour straight.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, that was the first thing that I listened to and it made me fall in love with it. Like that was, and Gabriel Iglesias, he's even doing a show at Dodger Stadium and shit.
Oh, I think you told me about that, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That shit's that's the biggest venue that's on there. 50,000 people.
50,000 people.
50 to 60, yeah.
Bro, I can really talk in front of like 12 people.
Yeah.
Sometimes presenting shit. So.
Yeah. Kevin Hart's doing Staples Center.
Really?
Now crypto.com.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not going to say crypto.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's still Staples Center.
Yeah. Crypto. That's bullshit. Why'd it change?
I mean, they bought the rights.
Okay. That makes sense.
Money has power here in business.
That's crazy.
That's the worst name ever, though. Crypto.com.
That's
arena.
The name? Oh, I didn't even know the .com was in there. Fuck that. What the fuck?
People are saying call it the Crypt now. The Crypt.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, but like .com, that's so gay.
Yeah, .com. They should have had something better than that.
Yeah, you fucking like a website.
Or even have like Mamba Arena or like some shit.
That'd be cool. That's pretty gangster. Mamba Arena.
But they're like, no, crypto.com. We want people to sign up right now.
That's stupid.
Nobody is going on there.
Yeah, it's on the freeway. Crypto.com.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's stupid though.
Yeah.
Last name for that.
that's so the worst shit ever. I think most arenas people don't care about, but that was a special one. That name.
Oh yeah.
Staples Center. That's legendary.
I wonder if there's
it's like Madison Square Garden. Like you can't change that name for.
They have changed it?
No, you can't. Like there's no way you could change it. Like that's the one in New York.
Yeah.
That I went to.
Did you go? Yeah, that was recently. The one when you just.
Yeah, that's.
Is it cool?
The Knick game I went to, that was amazing. Like that was one of the best experiences that.
You went to a Knick game when you were out there?
Yeah. I showed you, or no, I didn't show you personally, but I was on. It was on Instagram. You didn't see that?
No, maybe I mean, unless I saw it, I just didn't.
It might have been. I'll show you a picture later.
What the fuck?
But
who'd they play against?
The Wizards.
Oh dang! Was that a good game?
It was pretty good. Yeah, that was when Kemba Walker he had like 40 points or whatever, 44 points.
Yeah.
And the Wizards won. Like so, the Knicks lost, but it was still a fun experience.
Yeah, definitely.
The whole atmosphere. You can understand why people call it like the mecca of basketball or the place where everybody wants to play or where every artist wants to perform because that energy is unmatched.
Really?
Yeah. I've been to a lot of venues, but that's that energy in that building when everybody's seated, 20,000 people.
Yeah.
That's an intense energy.
Was there any like famous people there or anything like that or nah?
Yeah. Hassan Minhaj. He's a comedian.
No.
You haven't seen any of his shit?
Hassan Minhaj, no.
Yeah, he's Indian. He's an Indian.
He was there?
Yeah, he was there courtside. Who else? McEnroe. He's a famous tennis. He used to be a tennis player, but he's a legendary tennis player.
Nah, I never heard of him. McEnroe.
I forget his fucking first name. It's John McEnroe?
John McEnroe.
Maybe, something like that.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah. John McEnroe. Yeah, he's a famous tennis player, but yeah, a lot of people. But the Knick game yesterday, have you seen the highlights of that?
Yeah, that was crazy. That last
insane.
shot.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. A fucking on the buzzer beater, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
A bank shot at the buzzer, bro. I was watching that game.
Who shot it?
RJ Barrett.
There you go.
Yeah. I was watching that game when it first started I started in the second quarter, I think. I started watching it. And the Knicks were down by a lot. Like they were down pretty much the whole game, right? At some point, it was like a 20-point difference.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can't watch this. It's boring as fuck. They're going to lose.
Yeah.
And at the third or fourth quarter, they started like coming back.
Yeah.
And then it led up to that shot. And that arena was filled with celebrities. There's like Tracy Morgan was in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think Gary Vee was there.
Was he really?
Yeah.
He likes Knicks, doesn't he? Yeah, he likes
He's
Knicks a lot.
Knicks
That's
fan.
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Anything New York, that's him.
That's all him right there. Yeah.
And so, there were a bunch of celebrities there. And that last shot, I think it was a tie game, right? I think it was
I think he was off 2 points or something.
2 points?
Maybe. I think it was like 106 to 109 or no, fuck, I forget.
It might have been a tie game or they were down.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so RJ Barrett gets the ball and he's at the 3-point line with like 1 point something seconds left, right?
Literally.
And so
does he do a move? Like, does he even dribble the ball?
I
don't think
probably
so. Probably
not. No. He just fades away, like trying to
super deep.
Fading to the right.
Yeah.
And just shoots it up. Yeah. Hoping for it to go in.
Does he fall too? No, he doesn't fall.
Nah, but no foul called or anything.
Yeah.
Banks off the side backboard and goes in.
That was so lit.
That would have been an amazing experience to like be there and witness that because the crowd would just go crazy.
And then the Celtics, right? They played.
Yeah, Celtics.
Yeah, them fucking. I just saw in the crowd and the guy's like, he was just like, there was like,
because the Celtics are a better team.
Yeah.
Who was
Tatum.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Jason
Tatum?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It just sounds a little off. He was going off pretty good yesterday too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. No more water.
Yeah. I don't think we have
it's all straight. But yeah, so.
Yeah.
It was I didn't get to watch it all, but it was good. Mm-hmm. That last part was
crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I love basketball is that shit like that can happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like
basketball is a dope ass sport.
Yeah.
We need to play again, bro.
I know. We haven't played it a lot.
It was like what? It wasn't last podcast. It was like 2 podcasts prior.
Yeah. It was back in maybe that old studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't come all the way over here and go that way. No, that would be stupid.
Yeah.
It was definitely the old studio.
Yeah, I haven't played in a minute too, because I was usually going to my school gymnasium, right? Like the rec over there.
Right.
But now during break.
Is it nice? It's nice.
It's fucking amazing.
They got a sunroof like Tana's one or not?
No, but they have like giant windows that go
that's dope.
on the side. But I used to play on there all the time. Right. But now, since it's winter break, nobody really goes there. Yeah. So I'm waiting until school starts again.
I just it's what fucked up my knee so bad too. I just played with my buddy, with one of my owner closest buddies in Corona. He's like 17. This fool, he's like, looks like he's fucking 23, man, because his beard is like fucking, he's like great. I'm like, yo, bro, how the fuck you grow that shit? Whatever. So, and I called him up. I was like, hey, bro, like I didn't get a workout today. You trying to ball up? And he's like, I'm down. So he's like, I know this spot because our park that's like 3-minute walk away from my house doesn't have any lights. I need to talk to the city about this shit because it doesn't have any lights. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to ball up at night, but they got no lights. So he's like, I know this spot. We can go and we'll just see what kind of comes up. And if we have players, whatever, we'll just shoot around. So we drove there. It's like 6 minutes away. And there was these young kids. They were good. We got a 4-on-4, whatever, we're playing. And then I was playing, but we played literally from like 6 all the way to like 9:30.
Damn.
We just balled up just
3
5-on-5.
hours.
Yeah. It was like almost 3.5 hours. Yeah. It was like closer to 10 that we ended. And then I woke up the next day and my knee was jacked. And I was like, fuck. Because I have this thing. I've explained it like twice this week because I've had to put ice. It's called Osgood slaughter. It's like OSGOOD and then slaughter.
I don't think I know what that is.
It's basically just like where your muscle is going before your bones. But that was when I was younger. I don't think my bones are growing much more anymore because I'm already at least 21. So, but like now it's just kind of like fucked me over so much throughout high school. And it's just like when you overuse your knee a lot, like from jumping, weights and stuff like that. So it's literally just this fucking knee and it's just like killing me, dude.
Really?
Like today doing squats, I was like,
I saw that video.
Yeah.
It was at 7 a.m. too.
Yeah. Like the video was great. Like I went good in depth, but like I was like, yo, I gotta put this bitch up. And I was like, no. And it was like going all the way up. Like, fuck, whatever. It's great. Like so my knee was killing me and it's just been killing me. I need a baby, honestly. I can't go too crazy on it. I was just gonna get fucked up even more.
Yeah.
It just feels like, you know, when you squat and you have the strength to like jump up even higher. Well, like when I'm squatting, this knee feels great, but this knee feels like it's just
it doesn't
not strong.
Go up.
Yeah, it's just not strong. Like I feel like it's just fucking weak. And I'm like, fuck, this shit sucks, man. So I just got a baby and ice it and shit, but
yeah,
it's all straight. So I just gotta. Yeah, it's called Oscar slaughter. I told some dude at my job, it's like some officer. I was like, yeah, I have Oscar slaughter. He's like, ostrich slaughter.
He's like, what is that, a beer?
Yeah. No, he's just like ostrich slaughter. Like, what the hell?
That sounds like a German beer.
Yeah, seriously. He's like, oh, Oscar slaughter. He's like, nah, I'm gonna stick to ostrich slaughter. I was like,
slaughter.
I was like, that's fucking hilarious. And he was just like, can you imagine like that's the actual thing, like Oscar slaughter? And he was like doing some like voice. He's like, yeah, bro, we just slaughtered some ostriches and shit. I started laughing. I was like, this guy, funny ass cat.
Yeah,
but nah.
The body's weird, bro. Like,
yeah,
like your one knee is perfect, and then the next, the other knee doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it sucks.
But sometimes people just gotta deal with this shit.
Yeah. Can't complain too much. I'm alive. I'm good.
Yeah.
Little things could be fixed.
So, your health is like the most important shit, though.
Definitely.
Like that's what I've realized.
Definitely.
Over every time that I've gotten sick, like I've became a lot more grateful for the times that I'm healthy. Because when you're sick, you think about all the times that you were healthy, right? So you're like, you wish that, I'm healthy. Like when I'm breathing good,
right?
And now I have a clogged nose or whatever. It's like, fuck.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Wish I could be healthy right now.
Yeah.
It's great.
The second it deteriorates a little bit, you're like, fuck, man. I wish it was back up here.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what, healthy eating and exercising brings you.
Yep, definitely. I mean, diet's just so important. So important. Like, working out and stuff like that, that's great too. But like, diet is just crazy important.
Yeah. Diet's up there.
Yeah.
Mental health is up there.
Yeah. Mental health is huge too.
Yeah. Because even in the gym, I've realized if my mind's not there, then
the workout's not
good.
Definitely not. I've learned that.
Because it's hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't treat your body right, then your mental health suffers. If you don't work on your mind, then your physical body also suffers.
Definitely.
Like, it's just connected.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's always going to be like bad days in working out, but that's totally different because like your mindset's just like, I feel like if you're just like fucking negative thinking all the time and then you're like, oh, fuck, like another workout or like whatever it is, I don't know. It definitely fucks you up. I've had days like that where like, dang, my mental health sucks right now. So like this workout's just fucking bullshit and trash. Like, what am I doing? But then I like try to switch it up. I'm like, okay, like fuck it. Clear your shit, bro. What are you thinking, De La Torre? Like, shut the fuck up in your mind. Just do the fucking workout. It's fine. You're cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I've had moments like that where while working out, my mental switched to like a positive attitude, right?
Yeah.
And I did more weight and did more reps and it felt better.
Yeah,
like,
you
all
feel
that
better.
shit
Yeah.
happened not because I got like immediately stronger or something like some like I got like spinach like Popeyes and fucking grew muscles out of nowhere. But no, it's just like a change in thinking. I had that in me the whole time.
Right.
It's always there.
It's just mindset.
It's just turning it on.
Yeah. I feel like it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but we'll always have as a topic in our podcast, in this podcast, and everything comes back to like mindset and, and like perspective. Because like you just said, it's just like you just switched. It wasn't because you were Popeye. Like it was because your just mind turned a little bit and it's like, okay, I can be positive and I can change how my attitude is right now or how I'm thinking right now as far as my workouts. And it's like, dang, okay, cool.
It affects everything.
Yeah.
Like even with school, like learning new things. It's I learn more when I'm happy or if I look at a class in a positive perspective, I take more out of it.
Yeah.
Who knows the reasoning behind that? Like, I don't know why this universe has it that way, but it is that way.
Right. Yeah.
Like that perspective shifts everything. Like, people, there's very little difference between people who are like, who are negative all the time and view life from that perspective and people who are positive and it's their thoughts. That's it.
Yeah.
You could be, and a lot of people blame it on circumstances. Like I know I've done that in the past and I know people have continued to do it, but you could either let your circumstances define you and make you who you are, like identify with your circumstance, even if it's negative, and you'll go through life that way.
Right. Or
you could choose to look at your circumstances and say that this had to happen for me to learn through it.
Definitely.
And grow through it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right? It's how you look at it always. And
all the time.
That's how I've learned everything. Like just change it. If I don't like how I'm thinking right now, how this workout's going, change the thought of how I'm looking at it.
Right.
Like the circumstance was the same, right? While working out, it was the same squat rack. It wasn't like a new gym that I went to in that second, right?
Yeah, no.
Circumstances is the exact same, but it's how I chose to look at it in that same instance.
Yeah, I agree. And that goes with anything too. Like you said, school, family.
Yeah.
Definitely working out. Just like, anything. It's funny too. I've definitely talked about this on podcasts. It's like everybody's like, well, not everybody, but a good amount of people like, yo, why are you so positive, man? Why you got so like, why you so happy? I feel like you never get mad. It's like, why the fuck would I want to always be mad and like negative and all the time? And like, it's like, there's no reason to do it unless there is a certain fucking reason why I have to be upset. Then okay. But like all the time, just super negative all the time and like always thinking something else is going to go wrong. Fuck no, bro. No way, dude. No way in hell I'm thinking like that. Like for what? Like if something doesn't go right, all right, that's fine. There's probably another way it's gonna be, coming to me in another day or time or whatever that I think it's gonna be a good optimistic viewpoint. But like negative all the time, like I can't do that. I just can't.
Yeah.
There's times where I'll be upset because like family and stuff like that is like people get on my nerves, but other than that, it's not all the fucking time. That's like once in a blue moon. So it's like, I don't know, it's cool. It's just really nice to be always kind of like just uppity and just like, all right, new day, new
always
fucking life.
above water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's what that's like kind of a good analogy is like the tide that goes in and out. Like the water might go up and the water might go down.
Right.
But if you know how to deal with both, with either negative or positive, you're gonna be good no matter what. Like you're just always gonna stay afloat, right?
Yeah, I feel like me and you are definitely pretty good at that.
But it's like worked on every day.
Yeah.
It can't be.
Shit don't happen overnight.
Yeah,
no way. No. I feel like I think like there's a whole bunch of factors too that like make people like not the most happiest too. I feel like social media is huge because like people probably see like the wrong videos or just like
it's
people making their lives look so fucking beautiful and great, and then like really, really trash of a life they have because they just don't feel it.
Because it's where you put your attention.
Yeah.
And when a person is ignorant in whether or not, or ignorant in the sense of they don't understand that what they're consuming is basically programming your mind to a certain extent.
Right.
Like whatever it is, you could be watching a video about fitness.
Yeah.
And then you look at the comments and you see like, oh, this guy isn't that big, or I could do better than that. And you see all that shit. And maybe it's your post, maybe it's somebody else's post, but then that little thing right there just programmed your mind just a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you see that every single day for, who knows how long, guess how you're going to think? You're going to think like that guy.
Yeah.
You're going to think in that negative way. And that's what's happening with a fucking shit ton of people is that.
Definitely.
And it's so easy. I'm not going to say so easy, but it's easy to fix it. You just got to start listening to the positive.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Because what you give attention to, that's what grows.
Yeah.
If you give attention to
that's true.
negative, you're gonna go negative. I mean, that your mind is like the most fertile ground ever.
Yeah.
You could feed it anything, but just know that whatever you do feed it, whatever seeds you do plant, it's gonna start to grow right away. Yeah. Right, like this second, you're gonna experience it.
I feel like TikTok is like huge on shit like that. You have TikTok or no?
Yeah, I have it.
Do you ever find yourself like doing something that the TikTok people do or not?
No.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people that watch TikTok and then they automatically just like what's something like, let me think. Fuck, I don't know. Because I don't have fucking TikTok, but
like certain dances or.
Yeah, that too. And then it's just like.
Or eating something.
Yeah. Or just like, what's that one word that everybody fucking uses because TikTok, where you like put something into existence and you're going to get it. There's a word that it's fucking used. And I feel like,
manifest.
There you go. Yeah. I feel like that was like, yo, like that's great. That's awesome, but like, I feel like no one like, I mean, that's more positive, which is good, but I feel like there's more negative stuff in TikTok and it's like, fuck. And
I don't know. What people think manifesting is like you speak about something
and it's going to come later
and it's going to come, like but it's more of you believing in a different version of yourself and letting go of this version of you.
Oh, so people totally got twisted.
No, it's not like twisted, but like you got to go a little bit more in depth. Like it's the same thing with positive and negative, right? Like, so if you're a negative person, you're going to think a certain way about your life, right?
Right.
And the results you have is a direct correlation to your mental state. Like,
right.
Literally, the ancestor to every action is a thought. You don't do anything without thinking of it first.
Right.
So if you don't like your results, anything about how your life is going in this fucking moment right here, right now, you don't like it at all.
You have the ability to change it and think about it.
Don't try to change the action, change yourself.
Right.
That's not, it's a very simple principle, but very few people understand that it's not about changing the circumstance. It's about changing yourself.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is by changing your thoughts.
And taking action into it, definitely, yeah.
Well, that's what I said is...
Yeah.
The thoughts influence the action. You won't do anything if your thoughts aren't in line with it, right? Like, what makes you not want to go to the gym?
Right.
It's a feeling, right? It's a feeling.
Yeah.
Where did the feeling come from?
Definitely.
Thought.
Yeah, that's
what
true.
Thought brought that feeling? Like, this is all shit that you gotta dissect.
Yeah.
About yourself, and every single person. Like I do it, but I can't make you do it.
Right,
I can't make anybody else do it.
Right.
I could only inspire it, like I'm saying, to think this way of whenever I'm feeling this emotion, what thought is making it come, right? But what thought is making me feel this way?
Right.
Now, why is it making me feel this way? Maybe it's because I think that my stomach is hurting. Maybe it's because I think that I'm tired. And even like LeBron said, tired is a mindset.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
It's to an extent, it's true. I'm not saying like don't sleep ever, but like to an extent, it is. Right. If you think you're tired, you will be.
Definitely, I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So if your thought processes and you change that to, no, I'm energetic as fuck. Like I am an energetic person.
Yeah.
And that thought instantly, like, why did my feeling change? Just by thinking, like, you could do it right now. Like, first think I am tired, and then now think I am energetic, and like feel it.
Yeah,
feel
definitely.
Don't you feel a difference right now? Like, you just did it in your own mind, right?
Yeah,
you felt
the difference.
More alive.
Yep.
You felt actually energetic. What was the difference? Like, did you become something else? No.
No, it's just the thought.
It's just the thought that changed. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And you do that repetitively for months at a time. And you could start to believe yourself about anything.
Yeah. No.
Like, energetic. You will become more energetic. Positive. You will become more positive.
Yeah.
Money. You will make more money.
Right.
Like, everything just clicks like that.
Yeah.
Not because, the shit isn't here. Everything's already here. It's you becoming a different person based on thoughts. And that's the biggest, I don't want to say secret, but what people need to understand is you could have anything and it's like it's all up to you. Right.
And like you said, you're putting it out there. So now it's just up to that person to just kind of make that change. It was funny because I thought something when you were, what did you say? You're like, why don't I want to work out today?
Yeah.
It reminded me of like, oh, why don't I want to work out today? And then I just thought of like some Mexican, like Latina girl, like, oh, why do I not want to work out today? Oh, I know why. Cause I want to eat hot Cheetos. I don't know why it just came to my mind. Like eat hot Cheetos and Takis. I feel like that's not like all Latinas, but definitely.
In high school.
Yeah, definitely. I just started.
That shit would be sold out every day.
Ain't no more Takis for the rest of us, machines. Man. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's funny shit. But nah, yeah.
In high school, I didn't know any of this shit at all, and I don't know why it's not taught, because this is like the most valuable information ever.
Yeah.
If you could make people or kids understand that you could succeed by the way you think, then there will be a lot more focus and more importance on that. Yeah. And that is what cures like mental health. Like that's what people talk about nowadays, right? Like mental health is a huge problem. People need help with that and whatever. And these are ideas that help with that. It's not gonna come through something outside of you.
Right.
It's not gonna come through drugs. It's something you take upon yourself. Yeah. I mean, what drugs do and like alcohol and all this other shit, like whatever, it could be food could be an addiction for somebody.
Yeah.
That comes about and it turns into an addiction, not because food is bad, but because what you identified food to be in your life. Right. Like let's say with alcohol, since you were 18 and your heart got broken or whatever, and to deal with that pain, you started to drink a little bit, and the pain,
that was your coping method.
Yeah, your coping method for that, and it felt better, right? So now with you, that emotion is directly linked to alcohol. So whenever you get that emotion, you think of alcohol, and that's how you programmed yourself. Every time something bad happens, you drink alcohol. Every time you lose your job or you get in a car accident or whatever, you drink. Boom, 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 boom. Every time. And then 30 years later,
alcoholic.
You're an alcoholic, right? Like that's what it's become to.
Yeah.
But it starts with that. And I'm not saying that's it's wrong to be an alcoholic or whatever, but it's good to understand the idea.
Right.
Like if you're an alcoholic right now, it's okay if you made those decisions. Like don't ever look at the past as something to be frowned upon by yourself, to shame yourself. It's a learning experience, like everything. You could have made 1 trillion mistakes, but if you understand now that I had to go through that to become the person I am, then that's all that matters.
Yeah. Well, and like to be able to fix it too, because like you can understand it, but like, because it's kind of hard too, because like for alcoholics, like I feel like it's really hard to change that, or like,
well, you got to put meaning into something else.
Yeah.
Right. When you
get shit off.
That's what I'm saying. When you start to understand the idea of whenever I do feel these feelings, you don't go and chase something outside of yourself. The fear is actually the solution.
Right. Okay.
The fear is when most people feel fear, what do? They try to escape it. They try to go think about different things. What is the word? Distract themselves on through social media or watch movies or whatever, whatever they do. Right. But the fear is actually the way to get to the life that you want. It's kind of weird how it works, but when you dissect the fear and understand why it's there, the solution appears, and then it comes in either through experience or through a thought that comes into your mind. And once you get there, the fear is gone. Yeah. Not because it was that fear is like an actual thing. It's because now you understood it from a different view. Like you don't think of it from that fear base anymore. You think of it from this other place. Right. That same idea. Right. Just thought in a different way.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. It's fascinating shit, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
This is if this was taught in school, bro, like this would be sold out. Every single class would be like packed to the brim. Yeah. Wanting to learn this shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. It sucks that they can't teach stuff like this in school.
I know. They should. Yeah. I think it was taught thousands of years ago, bro. Like that for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. And plus there's just so much new shit that like teachers think, or just schools think that they need to be taught. Like just, I feel like, but like now that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so there's this new shit that I feel like now they need to be taught. But like all the old stuff, as far as like history and all that, and the whole like, not background of it, but like I just don't think it's as important as like stuff like you're just talking about right now.
Yeah. It's gotten lost though, for sure. Yeah. I mean, whoever the fuck wrote all these religious books, they definitely knew this stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I don't know where that got lost though. Yeah. Like what happened? What happened to people that from, you look at the Bible or the Bhagavad Gita or any of those texts and you read that shit, it's deep like this. It's like they talk, none of it is about the physical. All of it is about the mind. Yeah. Literally everything's about the mind in there. And for some reason, it's come to the point where people know, like people are religious, right? People go to church or go to a temple or whatever. They read these books, but what are they getting out of it? Or what's not clicking for them? Yeah. You know? Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause I definitely know that there were people back then that lived through these principles. Like even like Jesus, like that hit him as a person, right? The way he taught, or the way his thinking was very different from other people. Right. And like I'm an amateur on the Bible. Like I don't know shit about it. I haven't read it or anything. So like don't bash me if I don't know the correct whatever about the Bible. But he thought differently than a lot of people. And there's a reason why he said, you know, there's one of his famous quotes is like, the kingdom of God is in man, right? And they fucking like trashed him for saying that. They thought, because he said, what does that mean really? Like to simplify that means like he was saying, I am God.
Right.
Right. That God is in me. It's not like outside of me. Right. And so they hated him for that. Like whoever it was, the people that, I don't even know what city or whatever, but the people that were around him,
probably or something.
Yeah. People that were around him hated him for saying that. And, you know, either, I don't even know what the correct story is, but I'm pretty sure they killed him for being different, right? For being different in those ways, right? Like they, of course, the famous picture of him on the cross, right? They killed him for being different, right? Nobody is killed for doing everything normal, right? But he was just a different person with different ideas, and you know, shit like that happened. But his ideas are now like actually, like his ideas are actually thought about and still resonate with people to this day for a reason, because he actually thought about how the mind operates and how if you think positive, this happens. Like what you sow, you reap. Like that's all in the Bible and shit. Like all this stuff is in these texts. Yeah. And it's crazy how definitely a lot of people will look at it but get a different interpretation of it.
I feel like that's how like you said, get a different interpretation about it and kind of like have their own thought process on it too. So and then it changes different, and then they start teaching different things, and it's like, yo, wait, that meant something different.
I think that's what happened with the types of Christianity, right? There's like, it started to divide into different religions when really it's not even about religion. It's about how you think. It's not like, what is religion really? It's how people think you should think. Right. But it doesn't matter what other people think, or it doesn't matter if other people think you should think differently. It's if you think you should think differently. Yeah.
Definitely. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But I look at that history and it's fascinating. I wish it was more documented, where with pictures or whatever.
Yeah, but, definitely.
We don't have much of that. It's thousands of years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you could even look back to like Egyptians and those civilizations. People are discovering now that there were many other civilizations that appeared. Like there's a civilization that they uncovered in the Amazon jungle that through LiDAR sensors that they could spot different objects that is now buried in the Amazon jungle. Like this was an actual civilization in the Amazon jungle.
Really?
That is now like buried in there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
wait, they purposely buried it or just like over time?
Over time. Just
everything like weather and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So who knows what people.
Where is this at?
In the Amazon, in Brazil. Yeah.
That's crazy.
South America. Yeah. So who knows what
and then
people
how deep
did.
too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And, what do we got on time?
Let me see. Hour 40.
That's how long we've been doing it for?
Yeah. Shit doesn't even feel like that. Right?
I feel like we just started.
I know, right?
We always do that. It's always so awesome. That's why I love just being here, bro. I know. Fucking just I feel like we just started. It's already been like 3 hours and shit.
Yeah, just,
what the hell?
And just chill and then boom. Oh shit! Fucking time went by.
So it's what, like probably 10 something?
I don't even know. What time do you got to get out by?
What time is it?
It's 11:30.
Yeah, probably by 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit more.
Yeah, no. That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
This is what we've been talking about overall.
What does it say on your shirt right there?
Eddie Bauer?
Yeah. Who is that?
I got this one at Costco, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was like an actual band or whatever.
Oh, no. Yeah, Eddie Bauer, yeah. I think I got this one. I think my dad got it for me at Costco.
Eddie Bauer.
Yeah. They had like blue, gray, and green. I was like, the green one looks pretty nice. I'll get the green one.
Costco, like one of my uncles, he buys everything at Costco.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Because Costco is just so it's just so I don't know. It's just so nice just to get shit at Costco.
Yeah.
I go to Costco. It's just so fucking fun. It's like, yo, I look forward to going to Costco.
I know. It's kind of like a adult playhouse or some shit, you know?
Exactly.
Where you just get this massive room, and you get to test out like TVs or whatever, test out technology, or like buy different shit. Clothes are there. They have literally everything. Fruits and meat and bakery items and you know,
drinks. All
that's
that
crazy.
It was funny because what was it? They even got jewelry too. But there was this thing that I was gonna. So sometimes like Costco has like little like. Very, very little. They just throw it out there like sale things that is like worth like $200, $300, but they put it like really low because they're just trying to get rid of it. Yeah. So one time we went and my dad got this like really fucking nice ice chest. I mean, it was probably like from here, kind of like to where your water bottle was. So
damn,
like
that big?
That long, not like that width wise, but that long. Yeah. Width was probably like here to like the laptop. And then I think he got it. It was like almost $200. It was like $40 he bought it for.
Oh shit!
Because they're just trying to get rid of it. It was perfect condition. I'm like, fuck it, we taking this, bro.
Take that.
Yeah, and then we and then he, on top of it, there was this camping tent that, and our camping tent is like so old, and we're like, yeah, we need a new one. And it was like almost $250 or something like that. And I think we got it for like 60.
Damn.
Or no, 42.
42.
No, not like 42, but like 42. Yeah. And so we're like, yeah, no, we definitely taking both of these. So we got that shit in our bag. We're like, we're taking this. But it was just like, it's just cool because sometimes Costco has like this like the most neatest things ever.
They just have random shit like that most places don't even carry. Like what was it? Salt for
like water for your
water softener and shit. Like
we have
who
that.
The fuck has it?
We have it.
I know. No, I have that too. Okay. That's what I'm saying. But like who the fuck carries it? That,
I know. I'm
like
just
carries
kidding.
that in store.
I'm just kidding. I know.
Yeah.
Did you get scared for a little bit or no?
No, I was like, let me clarify.
Yeah, no, I know.
Who the fuck has this shit, bro? Like, this ancient technology.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, they have different stuff. What else they got? They got speakers, TV, like you said. And they just got like a bunch of random shit in them, like in the aisles too. Yeah. Like they have all food, and then they got like this all.
And they got the biggest quantity of food. Like, if you get waffles that are like a 12-pack, they got like 36.
24, yeah, shit
24.
like that. 24 plus and shit like that. Yeah.
You want like a gallon of tomato or of ketchup? They got 2 gallons.
Yeah. Exactly. You want 12 eggs? They got 36.
36.
Yeah,
they're crazy with the quantity.
Yeah, we always talk about that too because Costco's like so like not cheap, but like it just give you more for what you're.
Yeah, because it's what is it called? Costco wholesale. So they get everything from the manufacturer. Wholesale. And then they don't really how to unpackage shit either. Like with everything's just on the crate. Where, you know what I mean? So everything's designed as a warehouse, but then a little bit of the stuff is taken off.
Right.
There's still a lot of shit that's convenient for them from a business standpoint.
Yeah. Costco's fucking cool.
Yeah.
We shop at Costco, Trader Joe's, and sometimes Sprouts, but that shit's fucking expensive.
Sprouts. Yeah. They got like the most organic shit.
Seriously. It's like, what the fuck? Everywhere I look, organic condoms. What the hell?
Organic condoms.
I'm just kidding. Nah, but
organic paper straws.
Yeah, shit like that. They probably would have some shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to you for that one.
Organic paper.
Stupid. Organic paper. Organic shampoo and shit.
It's basically like mud. It's like fucking.
It's like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I don't know where they find this organic shit, bro.
Paper.
Yeah.
I don't know either. How do you even say like it's organic?
I think it's just the fertilizer they use is organic. That's the only thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Organic condoms then? Stupid. That's just so
or
rough.
Either, I don't even know. They either use fertilizer. I think everybody uses fertilizer now. I didn't know that they use it because there's a lack of, or there's an abundance of people, right? There's a lot of people. We need to feed them. And before fertilizer was invented, you basically grew the crop, planted the seed like normal, right? Yeah. But you can't overdo it. You can't overdo the land, right? So the nutrients of the soil would just go bad, and you would have infertile soil.
Okay. Yeah.
And what fertilizer did was allow you to use that same plot of land,
right,
and use it more than once, like continuously put seeds in there and grow shit all year round.
Okay.
And that's the reason why we have fertilizer is because of that. Okay. That's the literally the main reason. And what happened was before they used to use like a lot of actually I don't want to say healthy, but natural ways of fertilizing. They would use like bird shit or
cow poop too.
Cow poop, right? Any like animal.
That's what
that
had I was gonna say
shit.
that, but I didn't want to sound stupid because I was like, wasn't there like cow shit and something?
Yeah. Okay. Any animal shit, really, like compost or whatever. Like they just fucking threw that in and gave it to farmers, and they used that to fertilize the soil. But I think what happened was then they started to use chemicals on their shit, and now they're like, okay, chemicals are fucking bad for the food, and then now it's back to actually natural shit, which they call organic. Wow. And
so some are still made with chemicals though. Like the one that's not organic, because you got the green paper, you got the green bags for organic and white bags for fucking regular ass.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. It depends on the farmer. Depends on where they're at or whatever. Okay. Yeah, but people probably still use chemicals.
Yeah,
because it's effective. Yeah. Like it does its job.
Isn't that not good for our body too, or something like that? Like,
yeah, probably, because we're not meant to eat chemicals. And shit, or like have different shit in our food.
Yeah, nah.
But it is fascinating that we've began to understand that, like, we're not naive about it, right? Like if we just use chemicals and then we're like, oh, okay, 50 years down the line, people are dying of this shit.
Oh yeah.
We're like, okay, no, we know that it's bad, but we're telling you that it's bad. Yeah.
So if you're fucked, it's on you.
Yeah. Right. It's better than being just like ignorant, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
You get to decide.
You're right.
Some people would rather choose to be ignorant. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah, definitely. In today's society, definitely.
Yeah.
No, but we on the food of, we on the topic of like food and stuff. He was telling me his mom made some like really good Indian food, and man, the way you explained it, my mouth was like watering, bro. I felt like a dog just dripping down. It just sounds so good, and like I'm off like meats and veggies and all that shit. So way you explain it, like, what did she make the other day? Chicken what?
Chicken. Oh, that was a few days ago. That was like chicken tikka, which most people know.
Okay, okay.
But my mom makes it with without heavy cream, which most people use because
it tastes better.
It makes the sauce more creamier.
Okay.
Of course. And like that's like the main reason people use heavy cream, really. And then it was basically chicken with naan, which is from Trader Joe's. I just got that naan.
What is that though?
It's
like a type of rice or something?
Bread. It's like this type of bread with I don't even know how to explain it. It's with garlic naan. You put garlic and different seasonings on there.
So you got a whole bunch. This is probably so tasty, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's Indian food is the most tasteful tasteful, what is it?
Delightful. I'm just kidding.
No, tasteful something.
Not delicate, because that's different. That's a different word.
Delicacy. I don't even know. Yeah. Tasteful, like cuisine of food, right?
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Dang. I gotta try some of this stuff.
Yeah. I'll have you over.
Invite me for dinner, bro. Yeah. You got to. I'll bring flowers and a wine or something, so they don't just think I'm using them for dinner.
No, we're happy to have you.
Yeah. I mean, we make some pretty good food, but Indian food sounds a little bit better.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we make good food. Don't get me wrong. We ain't eating shit over here, but like still, some of this Indian food you're describing me, it's like.
Yeah. I mean, I think Indian people have a different relationship with vegetables than most of the world.
Okay.
Like if you go to India, you'll see this on restaurants. There'll be signage of this green dot everywhere. It's just a green dot.
Is that organic?
That means vegetarian.
Oh, okay.
So that means the whole fucking restaurant has no meat.
Oh shit.
The whole restaurant.
Wait, where do you see the green dot on?
Like on any restaurant or any food packaging.
Don't you
or
see
whatever.
the restaurant's name in a green dot?
Yeah.
Dang,
Like,
that's crazy.
A green dot. That means the whole restaurant is vegetarian. And that's like a lot of the restaurants.
That's crazy.
There's probably more of those restaurants than meat restaurants.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's over here, it's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't see that much.
Meat places everywhere.
Yeah.
Ain't got no vegetarian places.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Irvine or some shit.
Unless it's like the organic shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like here's this piece of lettuce.
Yeah. That's all you're eating, bitch.
But over there, I think just through years of cooking with spices, they've managed to get these recipes like just brought down from generation to generation.
That's fucking cool.
Like thousands of years, I don't even know, hundreds of years of shit.
Yeah.
Right. So the spices they use on the vegetables and cook with that, it's unlike anything you've ever had. Like literally everybody that tries that is it's blown away.
Really? What's it called? Chicken what?
Or no, I'm talking about the vegetarian. Any dish that's vegetarian, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to try some stuff then.
Yeah.
Just sticking to my old shit, man. Yeah. Try new foods. It's always good to try new stuff too.
Yeah, we'll definitely try some stuff.
Cause we trying to hit. We was talking about like we trying to hit some before we both go back to school, like LA or something, man. Just to get some like cool little spots in, and then go to like some cool restaurant or something.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but we definitely think about it and stuff.
We'll definitely try to go soon.
Yeah. Cause I want to do something.
Yeah. But the food over like Indian restaurants don't really over here especially
don't do it justice.
Yeah, aren't at that level of as home cooked meals, you know.
Yeah.
I think even for you, like if your mom makes something that's like Mexican food or whatever, then when you go to a restaurant, it's not as good or up to par with that certain thing. So it's like the same thing with me.
Yeah.
Right. Like
I agree.
If it's homemade, it's definitely different than just the restaurant doing it. Right.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely hit up a few spots. That's on my. I think there's a city over here called Artesia that's like mostly all Indian restaurants.
In Orange County?
It's at the border of Orange County and LA County.
Okay.
And
it's called Artesia?
Yeah.
The city?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And they have like a bunch of Indian, like one street is basically all Indian.
Like a whole strip or what?
Yeah, like
whole strip
the whole strip is like I think maybe 3 intersections is just Indian restaurants and Indian shops and grocery stores and shit.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'll take you there one time.
Yeah.
It's
oh, you've been there before?
Yeah.
And you've been to some of the restaurants that you already know is fucking good?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're good.
Cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Artesia. I've never been there.
Yeah, it's near
is it far?
Cerritos. You know where Cerritos is?
That's kind of like towards, I think that's that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's Orange County. Yeah. It's not that bad.
No, okay.
Cerritos. Remember those commercials? Cerritos.
Auto Square.
Everybody that lives in Orange County knows that shit.
Cerritos Auto Square.
But,
that's the tone, right?
Yeah.
Cerritos,
now you don't hear no commercials because like they have no cars.
What? Why?
Because the chip shortage for cars, like car manufacturers really can't make enough cars for the demand right now.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's why the used car market
is like really jacked up prices. Yeah, oh yeah, you could fucking seen trucks, bro. Them shit's expensive. Yeah, it's like I don't know.
That's why everything's expensive. Yeah. Everything's like $15,000-$20,000 over MSRP. So right now is not a good time to buy a car.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's a good time to sell though.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw this YouTuber. He's talking about he has this Range Rover with 25,000 miles on it. 25,000. Yeah, that's not that much. But usually, once you drive off the lot,
it loses its
value right away, like most cars, right? But the dealership, when he gave it in for service, he's like, he asked the associate, like, how much is my car worth right now? And he said it's the same as I paid for it, with 25,000 miles on it.
How much
right?
you pay for it?
He didn't say, but he said it's the same I paid for, that he paid for it.
Even though he used 20, it's already 20,000.
Yeah, 25,000 because the dealership would buy that car for
the same amount he paid for it. That's crazy.
Because the cars that they're getting are coming in slow, and you know, the chip shortage and even the supply chain issues with parts coming from overseas and whatnot, and COVID and all this shit.
If you know, because I don't really, at least I don't think I know. Why is this like that shortage of like everything just sitting in the ocean and stuff like that? As far as like,
they say because there's not that many employees at the port due to COVID or whatever. Like people just don't want to come into work or
okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so that I went to the beach. When did I go? This past weekend in Newport. Newport, and you could see the cargo ships.
That's how close they are.
Yeah, you could see the car. There were like 3 cargo ships just sitting.
Yeah.
For God knows how long they've been there, you know, just sitting and waiting for their turn to get like the cargo off the ship.
Yeah.
You know?
When I went to the Channel Islands, when it's in like Ventura, like Oxnard area, and you like kind of load and you take a boat over there, and we was deep in the ocean. That's all I fucking saw was just cargoes everywhere.
Really?
I'm like, that's crazy. There's just so much out here, and it just sucks. And that's like that shortage and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's most likely due to a lack of people doing it, and maybe it has to do with the amount of cargo that's coming in. Maybe it's increased. I don't know really what it is, but it's crazy to see that many number just like sitting in there, you know, and they're giant ships. Like it's not
a small thing. It's a big thing. Yeah.
And the people that I think the crew that's on the ship just have to like live there, right?
Yeah.
For days at a time.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. And the reason why this particular port, the LA port, is clogged up is because the goods from China mostly, from China to the US, that's the closest port to go in. So all the goods, most goods, of course, we know from China, everything's like made in China.
Yeah.
Right. We've seen the labels 1,000 times.
It's like pretty much everything.
And so all that shit that we see comes from there, right? Like it's made there.
Right.
So they had to transport it. And this port is the most congested port because all that stuff is coming in there and then getting put onto trucks and then going all across the country.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right. And the reason it doesn't go anywhere else is because you would have to go all the way down to Central America, South America, through the Panama Canal, go all the way up.
This is by boat or by ship?
Yeah, by the same ship, the cargo ship. Yeah. They would have to do all that shit and then either go to Texas or New York, or I don't even know what other ports there are, but those types of ports, they would have to go like that, take that journey all the way down, which nobody wants to do.
Crazy.
Right.
That's a lot of fucking traveling in the ocean.
Yeah. With nothing.
You didn't even get a break.
Mm-hmm.
You just staying in the same cargo, right?
Yeah. And the ocean's like, with that ship, it's not as scary because it's
I wonder
huge,
if you see,
like if you have a small ship and it's in the middle of the ocean, it's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's pitch black at night. Yeah. Pitch black. Like when I mean pitch black, like maybe if the moon's out,
you see a little.
You can see a little, but if the moon's covered, like it's dark.
I wonder if they're probably more likely, like people like that can probably definitely see like sharks and stuff like that all the time. And I'm guessing at least.
To me, that's the scariest situation is being being in the middle of the ocean at night. That's the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Or even like forget the boat. Let's say you're just in a life vest.
Fuck that, bro. You change the whole stuff. That's fuck that. I'd be scared to death, bro. I don't know what the fuck's underneath me.
Yeah. And it's miles down,
fuck
bro.
That.
You can't even.
Why'd you change it so quick like that? That's totally scary as fuck. I mean, if I'm on top of something, I don't really care. But like, you talking about life, night, bro.
Forget the life vest.
Yeah, man. God forbid I get a bloody nose. I'm fucked, bro. Yeah. Fucking sharks eating me. Yeah, jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah. Even there are orcas and shit. Orcas are even more scary.
I just saw orca.
Really?
I saw, oh dang, I feel like I haven't told anybody about this besides like my mom and dad. Yeah, so they haven't seen an orca for a good minute. In like, I think
the only time I've
California.
seen it is in SeaWorld.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. And then like when I went to the Channel Islands, we saw a whole like
pod.
Yes, there you go, pod. Because I didn't want to say pack because that's like coyotes and wolves and shit. A pod of, there was like I think 8 of them or 7 of them orcas, and they were like, oh, like that's so beautiful. And I have videos, but I can't show you obviously. And then we see this white albino orca come out, and it was so beautiful. Damn. And it was just so neat to see. And then crazy amount of dolphins, and then we saw like a bunch of what we thought it looked like blood. Like we're like, oh, and then so like not the captain, or yeah, we could just say the captain. The lady was talking. She's like, oh, well, looks like they're out for hunting right now, guys, and these orcas I guess are really killing a bunch of seals right now because it's pretty bloody. And we're like looking, we're like, dang, and we see something red, like, oh, that's crazy. And then like maybe a minute later, she's like, just kidding, they're having sex. So that was this big ass dick, the red thing. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah. She's like, just kidding, they're having sex, guys. It looks like they're mating. I'm like, yo, I saw a dick of an orca, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're definitely like aggressive as fuck. Yes. I mean, there's a reason why they're called killer whales, right?
Whales, yep.
So they're aggressive and they're smart too. They're like dolphins.
Yeah.
They have that
dolphins
brain capacity to think and maneuver their way out of things. But they're definitely aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy how like, I mean, super fucking sad, but like how dolphins are just so smart. I went to Six Flags in Sacramento. There's a different one out there. And wasn't as big, but I had my little nephew and my 2 sisters and then one of the sister's husbands. And we saw these dolphins like in the Six Flags because I guess they had this like little like animal area. And these dolphins are just so smart and like they're just telling them like, so it's like a mini SeaWorld, but like just dolphins. And they're just telling them like, they just like throw this like frisbee or whatever. And then they tell the dolphin like something or they'll go like whatever and like just to go
grab
fed.
it.
Yeah, go grab it or whatever. And these dolphins just like do a whole bunch of tricks and like just going crazy.
Go through the hoop.
Yeah. It's like how the hell, like that's such a smart animal. Yeah. It's sad because they're like, you know, but it's like, fuck, that's crazy that they're that fucking smart.
Yeah. And there's no way we know what they're thinking of. There's no way of understanding them. So we just know that they're smart.
Yes.
We know that there's something going on there.
That's crazy.
They could communicate with each other at a high level.
Yeah.
With I think ultrasonic or sonic something sonar. And
like the sound waves.
Yeah, sound waves.
Yeah.
I think even whales do that. A few animals, mammals
too,
that live in the water do that.
That's crazy how that works. It just like echoes off and then like comes back to them.
And they can hear for miles. I
think
like
what's good at that too is bats.
Bats, yeah.
Bats are really, really, really like fucking. They're all ears, dude.
All ears,
literally.
They're just black like wings with ears. That's it.
They're all ears like basset hounds, bro.
Yeah,
they're fucking just crazy.
Yeah. And then somehow you got to fucking Batman with that.
Yeah, you know what?
That doesn't make sense to me. Like how a bat becomes like a superhero. Like, you know, I would think a lion or some kind of something that, you know, we tend to put on a pedestal more. I guess when it comes to
I feel like there was a movie with the
animals.
Narnia.
Narnia.
Wasn't there a lion in it or not?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't watched that shit in a long time.
I haven't either, but I just remember it. I've been doing that shit lately, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, I'll think of something. Like, you just said, like, lion. I don't know. Like, I've been doing that a lot where it's like lion. And then I, like, think about it. And I'll go, like, way fucking back in my years. And it just comes to my head. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell, bro? Like, how did I ever even remember that? And just, like, videos that I watched. And, like, I just recollect my thoughts. Like, I'll do something. Some, like, something funny or action. I'm like, where the fuck did I get that? And I'll think, and it'll take me like no more than 2 minutes, and it'll come to my head, and I get it. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
how the memory works. How the mind works.
Just unravels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say lion and shit because I watched a few nature documentaries on Nat Geo on YouTube. They were like free episodes. I was let me just watch a few because
were they full like hour or like almost 2 hour ones or
I think like 45-minute ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I was just watching those. And they had a few episodes about lions and leopards and jaguars and shit. Cool. Yeah. To me, jaguars are
your favorite animal.
Yeah, favorite. Like favorite Definitely. Cat for sure.
My favorite cat is a snow leopard.
Yeah, snow leopards are dope
cool.
as fuck.
I just wish I could see one, but they're so fucking hard to find.
That's that. What is that? Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda.
Is he a snow leopard? Yeah. Oh, why is he in the heat, bro? I thought they're only like supposed to be.
It's an animated movie.
Yeah, it's so stupid now that I'm remembering that.
Yeah, but that scene, bro, that scene of him in that jail is the most legendary animated scene I've ever seen.
I forgot about that. Who did he fight? The turtle? No. Or not the turtle. What the fuck?
He fought the whole jail, like in that scene. The whole fucking prison.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was at the bottom.
And then he worked himself all the way to the top.
Yeah, he was at the bottom of the whole thing, like in this trench of a cave or whatever. Crazy. All the way down, you see this. And when you look up, it feels like 10 miles up. Right? Yeah. And they have guards all around. And that bird was there to give him the message.
That's what it was.
That bird is like, okay, the make sure to keep Tai Lung's like out of trouble.
Yeah. And it's the rhinoceros, right? That are the security guards or something like that.
Yeah, he's like, bitch, this shit's safe as fuck. This guy can't get off. And then that feather, like one of his feathers drops.
Yes.
From all the way up the cave or whatever, right? Yeah. Drops all the way down, and
or some Tai Lung is type
strapped. There's on both hands, it's locked to two boulders. Like one huge ass rock is there. Like he's hanging onto a rock, like on both sides. Yeah. And he's chained to this other rock, and there's like a combination in the back. Yeah. And that feather lands, and his tail like moves the lock, and it unlocks, and then he's stuck with two things right here, and he starts, and then that bird like freaks the fuck out. I remember that.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right. The bird's like, oh shit, no. Yeah.
And then the rhino's still like big dick energy. She's like,
you can't do shit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And then they start firing shit at him. And then those two guys, or the guy with the arrow cannon or whatever, hits him, breaks the chain. So he's loose with one arm. Yeah. Literally breaks the other chain with his arm right here.
Yeah. That's right.
And then fucking bounces off. The other arrow goes up.
That's awesome.
Starts hitting motherfuckers with the kung fu moves. Crazy.
And then is that the one where the panda beats him at the end, or is it the second one?
Yeah, that's the first one.
That's the first one, right? There is two though, right?
There's three.
Kung Fu Panda 3. That's right. Yeah. Fuck. Gotta rewatch that.
Legendary, bro. The second one's good too, but the first one's the OG.
Is there a girl or something like that? Who's the girl that
the girl?
Yeah, is there like a girl or like a girl animal or something that like Kung Fu Panda likes or something like that? Or not?
Well, he likes what is it called? The Fabulous Five or some shit. I don't even know. The Five.
The Jackson 5.
No.
The Fabulous 5. I forget.
The 5 animals, or the 5 like Kung Fu warriors.
Oh yeah.
Like the tiger, the snake, the monkey, the crane.
Oh, maybe it was a tiger he likes. Is she a girl or no?
Yeah.
Maybe it was him. But I don't know. I haven't seen it forever. Maybe I'm off.
I don't think he likes all of them, but I don't think there's any like relationship, relationship in that movie. No,
you're probably right.
No.
For some reason, I just thought something like that.
And then that Oogway guy was amazing too. That turtle.
He's all slow, but he's fast. Really.
Yeah, he's fast as fuck, bro. He had some special power. He's like slow as fuck, but then he whips out his that walking stick or that cane. Fucking hits him with one shit, and it's like boom, paralyzed for life, bro.
That shit was awesome. Kung Fu Panda, bro.
And then he had that one scene with Poe. He was
I fought on the, is it where the cherry blossoms are?
Yeah. He was like telling him what did he say?
They're like Kung Fu, or like what's his name, has a lot of like potential or something like that, or
he's like, you're too focused on what can be or no, what is and what will be, right? And he said, what did he say? The I gotta look this shit up. I don't wanna
look it up, bro, because I want to see too.
Oogway. How do you spell that name, bro?
Oogway, is that how you say
Future. Okay, he said, oh yeah, Oogway. It's 2 O's and GWAY. That's
I would have never guessed that. Oogway.
I thought it was like with a U or some shit
too.
But he said he was talking to Poe, and Poe was like having a hard time. Nobody likes me over here, and he's like, and Oogway was talking to him.
Oogway.
Yeah, Oogway was talking to him. Master Oogway, bro. The OG. OG. And he said, the future is a mystery. The past is history. Now is a gift. That is why it's called the present. It's fucking amazing,
gangster,
bro.
One more time for the folks.
One more time.
One more time for the folks.
For you, probably. He said, the future is a mystery. The past is history. Now is a gift. That is why it's called the present.
That's gangster, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. I wish it would have rhymed at the end too, because it was the two sentences.
But the end is what makes it, because he said now is a gift. Yeah. And the gift and present are like synonyms.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's true. That's awesome.
Yeah, but present in the sense of present moment, and then present as in the gift itself. Yeah, that's bars right there.
It is bars.
Yeah. That I remember I didn't pay much attention to that while watching the movie. Like for the first time, I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Yeah.
But then watching it again, and at a much older age, I understood, like, damn, this guy knows what he's talking about right here.
Yeah. You realize, like,
it's all in the present moment.
Yeah.
And every time we think up of future situations or past situations that kind of discombobulate our present reality, right? Like the happiness isn't found anywhere else. Right, that's what he's basically saying. Like, you want things to be figured out, but it's already figured out here. Like, you're not going to get it anywhere else. So enjoy right now, because this is where you're going to find it. Yeah. Don't let anything else distract you.
I feel like present's always the way to live, though.
Yeah.
Like, especially not the fucking past. And then future, like, I feel like you could just think about things what you want to do in the future, but like still live it present. I feel like too much people think about the future way too much.
Overthink it. And it gets to a point where it becomes an illusion, and they think of it in the negative terms too much, where they're overthinking all the wrong things that can happen.
Definitely.
When there is yes, you could think about the positive side too, and overdo that, and just completely, not even live in the moment and experience shit. But what the best way to go about it is to look at the future and what you want, the vision of it, and then experience all the ways to get there. Right. Like the process of it is where the best part is.
Yeah.
Right. The journey is the best part. I mean, it's Alan Watts said it pretty good. He said life should be treated as a dance.
That's cool.
So the meaning of that is you shouldn't most people would think, I have to get to this place fast, right? Like they want to go to get to a certain place in their life at this moment, right?
Right.
But in a dance, it's not like that. If the best dance was the shortest, then we would think like the shortest dance, like just doing one move. That's the best shit, right? But no, you let the best part of the dance is the whole movement during it. Like it's during the process of it. It's not the end of it. It's not the start of it. It's everything combined.
Okay.
During the moment. And live life like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to seek somewhere you'd rather be. Just be in the moment. That's what dancing is.
Yeah.
Right?
You ain't hitting them folks. You're doing a whole entire Mexican dance, dude.
You're living in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we wrap it up? I think it's fucking 12 already. 12:03. Yeah.
12:03. I'm just kidding. It's fucking 3 minutes. Nah, yeah, we're sure we can end it right now.
Dude, what was it when I told you? It was
140.
Like 140. Now it's 2:19.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you right now, bro. 2 hours and 19 minutes. It's fucking crazy.
By this shit, bro.
Fucking crazy.
That shit's crazy. Just breezing by.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed this a lot.
I always enjoy it, dude, all the time. It's always fucking blessing me.
Always fun, man.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoyed it as well. This was fucking amazing. We'll do this again soon.
Definitely.
And yeah, much love to everybody.
Definitely.
Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year's. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Peace.